Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Divine Beginnings. Off screen, I'm looking at Anthony here, who has been in charge of our socials and has been tweeting out on our socials that the stream is Divine Blessings. So just so the class knows, the campaign is called Divine Beginnings.
It was a typo, and then I just copy and pasted.
Smoten. Quick recap of what we accomplished last session. The party continued on their hunt for the whereabouts of the parents of the astral elf girl who they named Star, trying to figure out where her parents, who had abandoned her in the city of Atwood, had gone to possibly reunite them, or maybe for more nefarious reasons. After not being able to find very much information, they headed back to the Broken Wand Tavern that they had been using as their temporary base of operations, before Elliot had decided to go to the local temple in the city to pray to his deity, Bruna, the goddess of the hunt and harvest. Don't distract me, Hannah.
Sorry.
Is it not good?
Elliot did not inform the party of where he was heading. After going to the temple to pray, he had a short conversation with the local priest, an orcish man whose name he did not get, before beginning his prayers, at which he noticed a sound nearby, of which there were 4 cloaked figures who had knocked out the orcish priest before attempting to incapacitate Elliot. At first, they were unsuccessful, but after several attempts, they were with poison darts, they were able to knock him unconscious. However, before falling in the land of dreams, he witnessed the 4 figures pull out a small vial of a dark, brackish red liquid, which they uncorked and poured across the top of the altar. Before, as Elliot was falling unconscious, they appeared to be about to leave the temple before he fell unconscious. With that, we will continue where we left off. Elliot, or Bailey, is not here for this session, so we will continue with the rest of the party back at the Broken Wand. Say hello to the party.
Hello.
Oh, greetings.
All right, so you guys are all in the Broken Wand. We'll say that Alton is currently attempting to try to negotiate with the barkeep for more pie crust.
That's a day long endeavor.
Yeah. At least a 30-minute endeavor. Alton, TJ is on his way. He'll be here shortly.
No. Alright.
But yeah, you guys are all in the Broken Wand. I'm going to need everybody to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Do you perceive? A doity 20.
8.
What?
Can I just go ahead and state to the camera that I'm not necessarily playing? I'm just his.
She's an NPC that does not matter to this character.
There you go.
God, yeah. This is Hannah. She's amazing.
14.
14.
Recently married.
Yeah, congratulate them in the chat. Recently married.
For future reference, whenever we become famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
All right, David, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Give me a second.
No,
Failed.
I gave you the second. That was the second.
Evil Mitchell's my favorite Mitchell. I couldn't realize.
Oh, you haven't seen Evil Mitchell.
You haven't seen Evil yet.
Little do you know, there's no other kind.
I think I got a taste of it in your
17,
first
sir.
Yeah.
For the modern solo.
So
gosh,
PD and HK, at this point you guys have been going about your business in the Broken Wand probably about an hour right now.
Yes,
But at this point you have noticed that Elliot isn't here with you guys anymore. You don't know when he left, so you don't know where he went, but you do notice that he's not here right now.
Okay, this whole side.
Is it
On
is it morning or is it still night?
It's evening.
Evening. Okay.
so it's just me and him that
And
noticed
this
that.
is the same evening that Elliot had left.
Yes,
That we
it's
killed
been
that mountain lion.
yeah. So you guys, I guess I did forget about that.
It's only me and him that noticed that
Yeah.
he's gone.
You guys are the only ones that noticed that he is not currently here, but you don't know how long he's been gone for, and obviously don't know where he went.
I look over at HK and I say, Green Man, gone.
Content or no, that's not it.
You were at the bar,
Observation.
so you're not.
Now that I think of it, I haven't seen him around the bar for a little while. Where do you think he might have gone? Query. Ilizar, have you seen
HK.
where Elliot had gone?
I could give two fucks where that animal murdering asshole went tonight.
It's fitting that you didn't notice that he left.
Yeah. I take a drink of a drink that can't affect me in any way.
Is this after I have been pied?
You at this point, they remember they got into a pie eating contest.
Yes.
By this point, you've woken up from your food coma, which was a lot of pie for because you're such a big man. It's like,
And got beaten by a little girl.
yeah.
You're down like 50.
Well, technically, she probably ate less than him overall. It was just she kept on eating, whereas he ended up having to stop.
Gross.
So you've awoken from your stupor.
Uncomfortably full.
Query.
Oh, so full.
Trent, in your food coma, as you meatbags call it, did you see where Elliot might have ran off to?
I just, dude, honestly, man, I was just face full of pie.
Ilizar like speaks aloud and he's like, "What a gracious man of God you are. I could learn a thing or two."
Sorry, HK, I didn't see. I got so lost in the pie. We were having so much fun. Lost in the sauce.
Thanks for spending time with Star, by the way.
Anytime.
Statement. I suppose he'll turn up before we call it in for the night.
Probably, yeah.
Query. PD, would you like to wait outside and let us know if he returns?
I shake my staff with my bell. That always confirms as a yes.
Statement. In that case, I suppose I will power down for the day.
Take a short rest.
Or, well, this would be a long rest if we're waiting until the next day.
Okay, then.
And also wait outside.
Sure.
Okay. I'd like to use my herbalism kit to use a long rest to fill up more stock of my wacky tabaxi.
Interesting.
So are you
Or
like?
would I have to like go?
You'd have to go
Okay,
somewhere
I'd like to
to
do
be able
that.
to do that.
So, we
That
were...
wouldn't count as a long rest, though, right? Because you had to spend 4 hours for you?
Oh, okay. I don't need a long rest. I'll just do the whole 8 hours.
Also, another character question: can you gain exhaustion?
Exhaustion. You can gain exhaustion from spells and abilities, but not kind of knows you gain it if you don't sleep. But I don't require sleep, so no.
Gotcha. Okay.
We are outside of the Broken Wand, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I take my normal spot, like, under that tree and go into my rock form and...
Leaves from the mud.
And, yeah, I'm just alert.
He's not dead yet.
And you beep boo boo up. Yeah. And you see
Boop, boop, bop.
you see my little bird just
They know what's up.
Trent, what are you doing?
I'd like to stumble over to the bartender and ask him for a seltzer to kind of settle my stomach.
Giant. What are you again? A Goliath?
Yeah.
Goliath orders
So
seltzer.
make it in like a, you know.
So, hard, sparkling,
Sure. Yeah.
right up.
This is out of character. I thought he was asking hard or sparkling.
Oh, it would be both.
And he just said yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were options, but he wanted both options, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Goes-
have to drink that.
I just forgot and got reminded.
She's like, oh, I've got something to drink. I'm thirsty. And then, oh, I didn't like
That happens
that.
to me all the time.
So yeah, he goes to
Sugar put in it?
the tap and
Yeah.
then slides it
By the
down
coffee maker.
across the bar to you. Right. So at this point, a couple hours go by. PD, since you're kind of on watch at this point, you would still feel the time going by and
Yes,
be
ma'am.
like, Elliot still has not returned.
Huh.
Would you like to do anything, or are we just continuing? forwards?
I'm waiting till one of these guys walks right past me.
Okay.
Like one of these
So,
guys.
unless anybody else has anything they would like to do, the long rest is completed. So if anybody is down hit points, anybody's down spells, you guys can go ahead and regain all of those and wake up. You guys, that was kind of an early night for you guys, so it's crack of dawn is when you guys begin to awaken. Those of you guys that slept.
I just sort of lift my head up from my stagnant position, and I'll go ahead and stand up and walk outside the broken wand, see what the others are doing.
So I think that would be then PD and Elazar. You guys are both outside right now. And we could say, yeah, you did restock on your wacky tobacco.
As soon as I see these guys walking up, I get out of my boulder form and it's my dice. How the fuck did you get my you son?
He's
Anyways,
a dicey.
you know what? This is my dice now. So after I see these guys walk out, and I convert back into my normal form, I say, saw no one.
He was about to say thank you.
Giving you in.
I only did you
Statement. No sign of Elliot, yes?
No.
Nobody
Even I
checked in
didn't
his
see
room to see if he was there.
Oh shit.
None of y'all did.
No, I don't actually look.
I guess I'll go over there and knock on his door.
I will say, you don't actually know which room is his.
Ah,
Yeah.
Would you like to ask, or are you just going to start knocking on doors?
Tempting, but
pick the
no.
funnier option.
tempting, but no.
Okay.
Elazar, which room is his?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I had a long night. It was a little trouble picking herbs and whatnot. For by the way, I got some fresh tabaxi, wacky tobacco. You'd like to purchase some with a discounted rate, of course, for a fellow friend.
How does this affect one's spirituality?
It's just tobacco. It's not like drugs.
Yeah, we don't have that where I come from.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Elazar contemplates for a moment. Well, let me introduce you to the wide world of drugs. He breaks into a musical number. No, I'm just kidding. This is
Covers new customer.
Yeah, this is just tobacco. I can introduce you to drugs, but I figured I'd ease you into it with just regular tobacco.
The gateway.
It sounds like I should ask Elliot about that.
Then you should go find his room.
Yeah, we should.
You should, yeah.
Okay. How many other rooms are in this hallway besides ours? The
It's
one.
not a very large.
It's okay when we first met, by the way.
It's not a very large Well, it's a decent sized tavern, but not very many rooms.
Oh no, you took a hit of the chill touch tobacco. Okay. Sorry.
There are down this hall. There's 10 total rooms, 5 on each side.
And we're 4 of them.
So only two. Alton didn't get a room, did he? I don't
No, I'm
believe
pretty
so.
sure he was down at the
I
table.
thought he was like watching over a star.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just in general, because you guys have been
Oh,
here for a
then
couple
no.
nights now. So the only two that have rooms are you and Elliot. Everybody else kind of. Many of your party members don't sleep.
They don't require one, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, so I'm looking down the hallway of 8 other rooms.
Well, 9 because you only know what your room is.
I know what I would do. Mitchell said we're not allowed to metagame.
I'd appreciate it if you did it. Yeah.
What? Metagame what? Rooms?
Yeah.
Rooms?
I didn't describe which room he was in.
Oh,
So
no,
it
you-
wouldn't even.
I mean, I know what I would do.
Oh, sorry. I misheard.
Do I see HK down the hallway?
I'm down at the ground level.
HK's.
I think he sleeps at the bar tables, right?
I just sat at one of the tables.
And power down.
Alright, I'm gonna walk downstairs. It's a common area.
Okay. At this point, yes, you do see HK.
Hey, I yell from the top of the stairs, like, hey, HK.
Statement, yes. Or query, yes.
Statement, yes.
That would be even funnier. Statement. Yes.
Yes.
He's there.
I am HK.
Have you,
Affirmation, yes.
have you seen that other guy that was with us the other day?
Statement. You two are looking for Elliot. No, we do not know his whereabouts.
Shit. Oh, it's okay.
Holy men trust.
This one does.
Okay.
Depends on who you worship.
You want to be a nerd? You want to worship a cool guy?
Statement. I'm sure we'll find him somewhere around the town. I doubt he went far.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll find him.
Okay.
Well,
Well, what should we do today?
I think the next, because we're gonna have at least for the next like 20 minutes. Let's have Alton look over Star. Should we check out the temple? Sorry, out of character. I'm like shit. That thing leads us right to Bailey. Like,
query.
we have nothing else to do.
Query.
Yeah.
For what reason would you like to visit the temple?
Well, remember, we found out that Star's parents worship Sathra, my goddess.
Nothing.
What? The
We're
fact
not
that-
allowed to metagame.
This isn't metagame. This is you guys discussed this not last session, but the session
No, I
before.
was remembering something that
Oh,
you said,
okay.
and I'm like,
I thought you were laughing at a robot questioning why a meatbag would like to go to a temple to worship a divine being.
But they can't.
He doesn't see humans as meatbags. Only I do.
No, I know. I was
Wherever you were.
in or out of character when you laughed.
okay.
I thought he was going to. I thought he thought it was funny that you were like, "Why would you go to a temple to
I'm
worship
still
a god?"
outside. I never went inside.
Dang, I'm done.
But if you can think, I mean, I know that's like on the to-do list, but I mean, we all know that we didn't find much information on Star's parents yesterday. So if we're trying to put like that whole query, like on the back burner, I mean, it's not a pressing issue since we're looking over her as of right now. So if we have any like question or anything we want to pick up.
Statement. I don't see any other activities for us to have, and boredom. I can feel boredom begin to take over my servos. Let's head to the temple.
To the what?
The temple.
Oh, sorry.
It's either that or we talk to some of the people in the town around and see what's going on around here.
With what?
With the common folk,
Yeah, but going on with what?
Them.
What would we ask? Just ask people about themselves and their lives.
Yeah,
and
just like what's going on.
I'm down for that. I'm down for connecting with people.
Suggestion. We could do such a thing on the way to the temple, I believe.
Oh, you're right. There will be a lot of people going back and forth.
All right. You guys.
You cool with that, PD?
I'm outside. You guys
Oh,
are
sorry.
inside.
Yeah.
Let's go SPD. As long as he's cool with it, then
I
Make sure he gives you the beep boop boop bop.
no,
that?
I'm made out of rock. You stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
Pretty much whenever I see you guys going somewhere, I just follow suit.
Oh, okay. Trenton, what is the beep boop boop bop that you speak of?
Well, once upon a time, I heard that there were some guys, kind of like my people, you
Yeah.
know, some big natural guys that live in the mountains, but instead of being on top of the mountains, they went underneath the mountains.
Oh shit.
And they had robots too, and they went beep boop boop bop.
New lore just dropped.
You have such a rich culture.
Dare you-
I'd love to learn more over time.
Mitchell,
We'll talk about it on the way.
Yeah, let's talk about it on the way.
Write that down.
Write that down. Yeah, let's talk about it on the way.
There's the cave system under one of the mountains that has robots in it.
There would be caves in the mountains regardless. I think it's
But this one has robots.
Yeah, those are magic robots.
I mean, it's just a rumor. He doesn't know if it's actually true or
Yeah, it
not.
could be like a fairy tale, or like an urban legend.
History is often lies.
Let's keep going. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. We're not gonna
Get sucked into
we're not gonna
that.
get sick into whitewashing.
As soon as I see them walking away wherever they're going, I just follow suit. Right? You know,
Oh, PD, we're heading to the temple. Oh, by the way, we have no idea where Elliot is. We assume we'll find him at some point, but we figured we'd go to the temple to see since Star's parents worship Sathra.
I do my regular grunt and I ring my bell. And I just follow suit right behind all of them.
Gotcha. So yeah, you guys begin to make your way towards the local temple. As I explained last time, the temple here isn't dedicated to any one god due to the dwindling faith in the nation. So it's just a kind of communal temple. Anybody would like to make a perception check as you guys are heading that way to spot some commoners, some peasants to bond with?
Yes.
Yes.
11.
19.
Dirty freaking 20.
Ooh.
All right. I am not going through every single one of y'all with a commoner, so we're just going to do whoever has the highest roll.
16.
Okay. So,
That's not
Trent,
I wanted to find
Good.
it.
being a man of the cloth,
God.
you are in tune with the people. So kind of looking around, you see a very sickly looking woman kind of tottering along on this main thoroughfare that you guys are heading down. She is a almost appears at first glance to be a human woman, but then you see like a very faint tips to her ears, so you do gather that she does have elven heritage somewhere down the bloodline. And she doesn't appear old, like she's fairly middle-aged.
Yeah.
But you can sense a sickliness from her, a aura hanging around her, if you will.
Visibly ill. Or degenerating or something.
And she doesn't seem to be heading in any particular direction. She's just kind of meandering down this main thoroughfare along, not on the same side as you guys, but directly across the road from y'all.
Okay, so we're going down a footpath that's towards the temple, and
She's heading opposite from you guys.
she's oncoming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At this point where you guys are at, she's basically like almost abreast of you guys on the other side of the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I put my hand out for a second, and it hits Lazar's shoulder.
Oh, I thought it was...
That's the sound of it hitting Elazar's
Oh, I
shoulder.
laugh because what basically Christian just did is just like stop this woman from walking.
Well, she's on the other side of the road. She's stopping the road. He's stopping the rest of the
What a
party.
based man he is.
It's just like, I'm so done.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Christian's always so aggressive in these campaigns.
Always.
When he first met me, when he first interacted with my character, I was a cat, and I landed on his shoulder. He just went. I was like, okay, that's how he's gonna be with
With this game.
the man of the cloth.
And apparently a robot speaker.
Beep boop boop bop.
But TJ, you missed it. We had a big lore drop about Trenton's people and how there's an underground system of caves and there's robots that live down there and they all go beep boop boop bop.
Nice.
Totally real stuff that totally happened.
Elliot.
Elliot has yet to return to the tavern. We reiterated that Elliot didn't tell anybody where he was going before he left, so you guys have no idea where he went.
Yeah.
A couple of us noticed that he left, but we don't know
Just
where he
gone,
went.
yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything.
And so you guys are kind of deciding what to do. Eventually, Ilazar suggested going to visit the temple to see if, since Star's parents apparently worshipped Sathra, the same goddess that Ilazar does. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil a character that was coming up. He is. Ilazar's same goddess that he worships, so wanted to head there to see if you guys can figure out more information. So at this point, they left you with Star still at the Broken Wand.
Who I think is currently still sleeping from her pie coma.
Yes, she has yet to wake up because it is currently you guys did a long rest, so it is currently the crack of dawn. And so you're at the tavern with Star. Trent has just spotted a sickly old middle-aged woman passing down the street because they wanted to interact with the peasantry.
We wanted to vibe with the people.
Feeling the vibes.
So
As we're walking along, I stick my hand out. Ilazar, hey, check it out, man.
Hey, what's up, Trenton?
Hey,
Was it not Trenton?
it's just Trent.
It's Trent.
Trent.
God damn it!
It's
It's Trent?
I thought you were saying the
Like a
long
tree.
name just as a joke.
Yes. No, I genuinely thought it was Trenton. Ilazar's going to call you Trenton.
Hey, check it out over there. That lady doesn't look very good. And I gesture to the woman that I see walking from Sean.
Honestly, she's like a sickly elven woman.
More or less.
Well, like, so you don't know. She's just like pale and kind of gaunt, but you don't really notice the same like
Yeah.
vibe.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, man, like back in the mountains, like
Yeah.
when we see people that are like suffering like that,
Put them out of their misery, right?
sometimes
That was
but
a joke.
not in this
I don't
case.
do that.
I'm just saying maybe it would be nice to help.
Statement. I do.
If we help her, we have to get her away from HK.
Agreed.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
I approach her.
Clarification.
I'll go with it.
I only do so when prompted.
Or not so prompted. Or that poor young man was already down. He was defenseless.
Statement.
He stops on his way to the old lady. He confronts HK about this.
He made an adversary of himself, and he paid dearly for it.
Okay, HK, I'd be lying if I said I didn't disapprove of your methods. But there's other you let him off with a warning. I'm sure he learned the consequences of his actions once he immediately got his ass kicked. In that case, you could think about setting him straight and sending him on his way to do better in life.
Mitchell, what do I roll to see if I'd listen to this?
Oh, they're just next to you guys talking, so you don't
Talking
know
and
what
walking.
you can hear them
You
saying
know what?
this.
I'm just ignoring it.
Okay.
Looking at the sky.
Statement.
Store.
I cannot simply change my nature and
Hmm.
be so forgiving as you meatbags. Query. Are you aware of what the HK in my name stands for?
Hold on.
Oh man.
No, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't really give it a thought. I thought that was like HK was just like a full name. I didn't know it was an acronym.
It's spelled EHKAY.
Yeah, is there a Q in there? Just silent.
Vague statement. You will find out what it signifies in time.
You were just gonna bring it up and not tell me.
Statement. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Would you say quick question, HK? I gotta help Trenton with this old lady. Sorry, with this sickly woman. Would you say, from what you've I mean, you have a high opinion of yourself, and you had a general understanding of your mechanisms and inner workings and how your guns is that what they're called? I'm sorry, I don't know. Are they
Weaponry?
Clarification. I commonly
Cannons.
refer to them as firearms.
firearms?
Firearms.
Firearms. And your firearms. Sorry, I didn't mean to call them guns. I apologize. Yeah. Would you say that you woke up with a knack for, I don't want to say comedy, but prank pulling, for goofs, if you will?
Statement. No, I do not think that is a core function of my programming.
So you adopted that.
Clarification. It is a possibility. When Warforged like I do not go for an extended period of time without a memory wipe, we tend to develop more profound personality traits.
And adopt the personalities environment that you're around, right? Others would say adapt, evolve, or change.
Improvise, adapt.
Affirmation.
Quiet old lady.
Affirmation. What you say is somewhat accurate.
All I'm saying, I'm not saying you need to change your nature. I'm just saying that means there's a glimpse, a small chance that you can change your viewpoint.
Statement.
Maybe next time instead of killing them, just cut off a limb. Baby steps, right?
Just parchment for
I have never taken these things called baby steps.
God damn it.
Observation. Ah, you're speaking of torture. I am also adept at such practices.
I'm not one to advocate, but in your case, I think let's try torture first, if you need to, prior to killing, to see if you can get what you would like out of the individual, which in that case would be to change his ways.
Suggestion. Do tell me the next time you would like me to perform some torture, and I will be happy to do so.
I have to now. I will. I will verbally, aloud, and in front of, I'm sure multiple people will say that I would like you to torture X individual versus killing them.
Trent is horrified.
Conclusion. Sounds like a deal.
Good talk. H period K period 17. Wait, HK what?
Yeah,
oh,
so
okay. Goddamn. Yeah, H period K period.
I simply just turn back to the direction we're walking in.
Okay, so Trent, you walk up to this woman, who the closer you get, the more you can kind of sense the sickliness like radiating off of her.
No.
And she does that. A little bit quieter. Just kind of.
Mitchell every day.
Yeah. This is why I picked that. So I could roleplay it easier.
Oh, if that was like a fake one, I was like, wow.
That was fake.
No, it wasn't.
It's not hard to do for me.
How many fucking trulies should we have? God damn.
A lot.
I bought it.
Really?
Yeah, I bought a 12-pack.
Yes, she's facing away from you now because she's kind of been walking down this other side of the road, and so you're kind of coming up from behind her. So what would you like to do?
I call out to her. Hey, excuse me, miss.
Yes. What can I help you with?
Hey, I wanted to ask you, did you know that it's really common back where I come from to help people through spiritual healing?
Now she has to see if you're sexually assaulting her.
No.
She kind of looks you up and down. Like this is a fairly petite woman, having her elven heritage that she does. And you are a very, very large individual.
I am large.
You basically just talk to her, and
Oh,
what she
She's about
visualizes
7 feet tall.
as you just asked her if she would like to meet God.
He's about 7 feet tall.
And so she, like, visibly, like, how do I word this?
Large is also something he says.
I know.
Kind of like retracts back into herself, like
Yeah.
bottles herself back up and just kind of like
Like a bubble.
pulls away from you just a little bit, like. I meant metaphorically,
Right, thank you.
more than physically, but go off.
Send it.
Maybe
No,
just
right?
further inside her body.
Is that right?
No, that had nothing to do with what we're talking about. But she.
Liz?
No. Dude, you
She just
are
curls herself.
definitely dating yourself right now.
What is, oh. I took that. You meant. Okay.
And it just gets worse.
Right. And
But yeah, she does not answer you. She looks
She
horrified.
frightened beyond belief.
let me see. I'm checking my equipment.
You're. What?
Checking my equipment.
He's gonna cast a spell on her.
I immediately go to weapons, but obviously you have your scholar's pack, your
priest's
sensors,
pack.
Aren't you a barbarian?
No, he's a cleric.
Oh, I forgot you're third.
He's just been whacking shit like crazy, so
Yeah.
you might as well.
He
You
hasn't
know,
cast a spell
I
yet.
guess we don't know.
That's
that he's a
half of
cleric.
what makes clerics good. They're
Yeah.
pretty damn good at whacking
He's
shit.
wearing armor though.
So I'm guessing you're a tall person.
Yes.
He's a tall person.
He's a taller person.
I'm a somewhat tall person.
God, how tall are you, Christian?
Like 7 feet tall.
God damn,
7
that
something.
is tall.
And a
So
paladin's really short.
I'm a druid, which most
She
of the time
sees me reaching into my bag, and I pull out part
So
of
I
the
go from
herbalism
my
kit,
to
and it's like a
7
little,
foot
like a miniature, like mortar and pestle, and it's got some pre-ground herbs in it and stuff like that. And so I show it from like, are you familiar with
That's
this?
a,
Yeah.
Those are like. Oh, that's good. Not yet.
I am.
You are. Okay. Okay. And then I put it back in my bag, and I show her my in out of character. This is my reliquary.
Okay.
Did you already make a on your list of
already make
on your
it,
list
man.
on your DM list of deities and gods and stuff? Do you have like symbols drawn for every single one?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
Can we say we have
Oh,
symbols?
the symbol for that god is.
Can we retroactively, without describing the symbol, say their symbol for it?
Yes, we will say that they do have symbolism that is associated with them.
Okay. So
But there are lots of different symbols. So if you would like to describe what you think best personifies your god in visual form, then that could be your reliquary. It's not that.
You said it.
I dare say that would not describe his god. Or
And
god.
faith is different to everyone who looks at it, right?
Exactly.
Is the Whataburger sign.
Just a gang sign.
David.
Yeah,
needs to
faith
be
or symbol
kicked out.
of the symbol. She immediately gets sued for copyright. That's why she's no longer a god.
I mean, my gods have symbols.
Yeah. Mitchell just didn't make any of them.
You're right.
Damn, get off!
You
Which
don't have
is
to draw
hard.
it out right now. You can just.
Hey, like, if
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I show her what looks like a glowing spiritual object.
Right.
And I show her, are you familiar with this?
And just remind me, Christian, your deity is Mortis, correct? Oh, cool. The level of fear goes up a notch. You can see this in her eyes, as she's like, she doesn't vocalize it, but she just kind of
She's just
nods
like,
at you.
acknowledge
Can I head over now?
But it's yeah, you were already planning on heading
I
over.
said, man, you seem distressed. Here, this would help you a lot if I pull out my chill touch tobacco, which name pending.
Oh, I shouldn't.
No, I mean, man, you look like you just saw, like death itself. You look so terrified.
Right. Right, and if I add anything else to my lungs, I might be seeing her even sooner.
This will do the opposite. This will cure you up.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
I start to like sulkingly like walk away, and I look at Trent and I'm like, I need to work on my sales pitch.
Oh, you're with this one?
I walk away. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
I guess not knowing that like he's scared her.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is my compatriot Trenton. We saw that you were looking a little sickly, and we thought we could help. And I pull out a different tobacco because that's all I have. I don't have aid.
I appreciate the offer, but
I have
no,
spells, I can
no,
do it.
thank you.
I can't help this with.
I have places to be. I think I should go.
Okay.
Are you just gonna let her? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, she
Goodbye.
continues walking down the street,
It's a really
Speed-
nice lady.
speed walking away from you. Like she's trying you could tell she's very obviously trying not to make it obvious that she's
Right.
like running, but she's definitely moving as fast as she can.
I look at Trenton. I'm like, wow, I didn't see. I was talking with HCAT. It took me a minute to get over here, but I don't know what you did. But I mean, I haven't interacted with many holy men. I mean, whatever you did. I mean, look at her. She's moving and jiving as if she's right as rain.
How far away is she from you now?
Oh my
Oh, she
god.
hasn't gotten very far. She's probably like 15 feet away from you.
Really?
Yeah, if you're like reacting in this moment as she
It's
starts.
just gonna do something chaotic.
No. Don't be like that, David.
No, you, motherfucker.
What's her AC?
We never
husband do here?
we never discussed the range, but how far is my
Yeah,
smell
you-
perception?
Per DC.
Well, I have a special thing with my
Yeah.
magic item.
I would say that for the advantage, it would be within 30 feet.
Can I I kind of like slide my staff on the ground and you hear the jingle, and I want to see if I smell anything like particularly like off-putting, not like food, but like maybe something that will catch my attention.
Sure, perception check.
Yeah.
Alton walks over and you just smell pie.
Not 20.
Oh shit.
Oh!
So coming from the direction of this woman, you can quite literally smell fear
Wow.
and
wow.
the scent of death.
Wow. I look at my at my good friend Elliot. And
Elliot is not
no,
here.
no, not Elliot. My
Also no.
Alton's not here. He's still at the tavern.
Okay.
That's just us.
Who do you look at?
So then I guess he will be the nearest me. Trent.
Yes.
I since he's much bigger than me, I kind of like nudge at him, like, and I point to the directions like.
You can with the nat 20, you can tell exactly where the smell is coming from.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
coming from the woman.
From her.
Yeah, and so you
So
point
I
at
tell
her.
her. I tell him.
I can kind of tell.
Stop.
Stop her? Elazar, what do you
My
think?
charisma is 8.
I don't know.
If I try to stop her, I will pick her up.
I don't know if he'd go off it. I don't know. Did I roll something for like?
So she smells of death and fear.
Yeah.
Do I
Do I
have time before she gets away to ask him why?
So can he hear what I
She's
said?
speed walking, so she's like
Can we follow her?
she's still not fast necessarily though.
Um,
So like
I look at.
I say why.
Is
Why?
she like a tiny to your bounty?
Yeah, how small is she?
I mean she's like 5'5".
Since
Not like
Trent is dense as a tree, I look at Ilazar and I try to convey to him fear.
Yeah, she's pretty scared.
No. Yeah. Something is wrong. Stop.
Okay. And I can I like to cast infestation?
Sorry, what does that do? Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What does that do?
It's a cantrip. I'm gonna. Oh wait, how far away is she?
Basically made out.
But that's fine. She's 30 feet away.
Oh, perfect. I cast this cantrip that has a range of 30 feet. And they have to make con save.
And his
Because he's a druid.
Okay,
Anthony read my mind.
DC 14.
cool. This is a sickly,
Yeah.
frail woman.
Yeah. But every single person in this goddamn city has passed every goddamn save I've had them throw. And they're just regular fucking people.
She fails.
Okay. Can I do it non-lethally?
Describe what the spell does to me, and I will.
So the target must pass con save, so infestation is basically you conjure like bugs. Sorry, excuse me. And they have to pass a save, or take a d6 of poison damage and move 5 feet in a random direction. I'll roll a d4 for the 5 feet, and if they move out of someone's area, they don't take an opportunity attack because they're being forced to.
No,
Anthony, I had something less than that.
no, you can't do this non-lethally.
Right.
So roll your damage. I already made the save. It is too late.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, and
That's fair. Oh wait, so
Is that max damage?
it's max damage.
Yeah.
Do you add anything to it, or is it just the d6? If it doesn't specify with spells, you don't add anything. It'll specify if you add your spellcasting ability or.
I thought you had to like. This is gonna sound dumb. I thought you had to know that because like I can't think of a spell like it tells you add your spell bonus for damage. I thought that was just
There
a
are
hit.
certain
there's
spells
different
that tell you.
I thought that was just a hit.
No.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
It'll
Cool.
say add your
So
spell,
6
spell
poison.
attack modifier to damage.
So 6 poison damage.
Cool.
And then she is going to move. Which direction are we?
We'll
To her?
start. So you guys would be 3, because we'll start with 1 being forward.
Well, I
2
have what they are. North, south, east, west. What are we to her?
You guys are west.
Cool. So I need to roll a 4. That's a 4.
Oh my god.
So as
It's 5 feet
Ilazar
closer.
extends out his hand, this
Or can I blow my pipe in the little bug shape?
bugs appear formed out of smoke and solidify coming out of his pipe and just surround this woman. And you can see them not basically, for lack of a better word, burrowing into her skin. As
They just have to
each
crawl
one
on
burrows just a little
They
bit,
just have to
you're
crawl on her.
poisoning her.
Yep.
It is called infestation.
Yeah.
You are infesting this woman
Great.
with smoke bugs.
Right.
Yep.
And as each one does, gets just barely skin deep, it
Immediately blocking
bursts into
itself.
smoke. But you can tell it leaves behind a
Exactly. what it
blackish
is.
green smoke coming off of it, as you can see smell the waft of poison coming off. And she stumbles back towards you guys and falls to the ground.
Oh.
Like dead. Dying.
Having a bad day.
I yell, Ilazar, you read my
What?
mind.
Oh, good. I mean, good. LAPD, good.
No, I
I don't care what they think. I run towards her.
Yeah,
I also run towards her immediately.
yeah.
Can I cast a sleight of hand to try to make it where people didn't see me do that?
Because you would have had to specify that you were trying to be stealthy
Yeah, I know.
beforehand.
As soon as she's falling to the ground, I run up to her and I pick her up and I use cure wounds.
Okay.
Is she dying?
We don't know.
Can I look if she's dying first?
Make a medicine check for me.
Just to see if she's dying. I don't want to heal her. Well, I
Query.
guess I would want to heal her.
Not that I'm complaining, but are we starting the torture now?
That is yet to be seen, but be on standby. In case she ends up to be evil. 14.
She is definitely dying.
PD, hurry!
Yeah, I use cure wounds and
Okay.
We're just in the middle of the street, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
my
I yell out, "Oh no, this woman toppled over!" Can I make a deception check?
Sure.
Can I make a deception? Okay. I made a point to not be good at this. I give myself a deficiency, so -3.
Oh, cool.
Because Ilazar, that's not in character. Ilazar doesn't
Where's my
try to
spellcasting
lie.
modifier?
Yeah. I yell it out.
My spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, that's gonna be 4. Yeah, he goes out of his way not to lie. he starts to yell that. He's like, you know what, my bad, guys. And he yells, he's yelling to like two good people. He's like, all right, I'm sorry. Nothing to see here. Sorry.
So as this 5 health.
five
Okay,
health.
so you put your hand on the shoulder of this woman, and this verdant green glow comes off, and you can see the kind of incisions on her skin close up, but she's still like sickly pale. You can tell that you healed her wounds, but she's still not doing great. And
Wait. Sorry. It says to increase it by 1d8 for a buff sec.
that's if you're using a higher level spell slot.
Yeah. Never mind, I'm not.
Okay. And as this happens and the woman falls, you see the crowd, like the crowd around you guys, like several people murmuring, and the crowd parts. And PD, you would recognize these folks that are walking up right now. They're wearing the same garb as the
No.
folks at the gate that you had interacted with the first session.
We just won't go to church, man.
As 4 lightly armed and lightly armored militiamen walk up and hands on their weapons. What's going on here?
This lady just collapsed.
Make a deception check.
I'd like to. Do we have like an action?
Oops. Okay, that's not bad, Christian.
Sure.
I give him the help
I didn't
action.
write any of my.
Oh wait.
How do
Roll.
you help him?
You have your paper in front of you.
What does he say again? What did he say?
He hasn't said anything yet.
Well, he said something right
Oh,
there.
this lady collapsed, yeah. Actually, I'm going to say
why?
because you gave yourself deficiency.
Yeah,
no,
I was like,
you can't help
chat,
with
why? Yeah.
13.
that. 13?
Or he doesn't. Like,
Also, a lot of dice. He's rolling for individual people.
Yeah, I'm rolling for each of them.
Oh, sorry. I just moved the camera.
oh.
It's good.
You said 14, Christian? 14? 13. Even better.
Do you want vigils like higher?
Yeah,
Like
it's
looking
good.
at me, I think it was fine.
Okay.
I tilted it down a little more than usual.
You can see that all 4 of these militiamen do not believe you.
They're skeptical.
They are skeptical.
Yeah.
And
They see that PD is right over her body, right, healing her.
I'm basically holding her.
Okay.
Yeah. They walked up like right as you were healing them,
Okay.
healing her. So they can see that you're healing her, but they can also see that, like, they can hear the crowd talking around them, and they can see the wounds on the being like that were being healed, and with the context clues from the crowd chattering around them, realize who injured this woman.
What? I can hear you over this woman and her health. I mean, good.
You.
Me?
We're gonna need you to come with us.
Why?
For attacking this woman.
I did. Fuck. Hold on. Let me be in character. Line.
You need to come with us. And he said, why? For attacking this woman.
I have good reason. Hear me out.
No. Well, are you coming willingly or not?
Who is saying this? Just one guard?
Just one of the guards.
How many guards are there?
There's 4.
Are they looking at me?
Can I make a stealth check? As they're talking.
To do what? I need to decide the DC.
To silently cast something on the man interrogating Elazar.
Does the spell have a verbal component? Is there a V on the spell? Maybe. Then yes, but with disadvantage.
Okay. I'll take that risk.
We're taking a lot of those right now.
I don't know quite a bit.
I don't know.
And you have disadvantage. So you gotta roll
What?
again.
Oh no!
Again.
No!
What was the first one?
It doesn't matter. Well, it was 3.
3 total?
Yeah.
Are these humans?
One of them is human. One of them is a half orc. Another is sorry, 2 humans, a half orc, and a dragonborn.
Let's go.
For.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Beautiful. I look. I the Star Wars look at Trent and I just go. Or whatever the.
So does he notice me start to?
He does
Make
notice
an
you start to
incantation?
chant, and at this point, actually, I'll still roll for them because it's, they could still fail with a 3. No fails. So at this point, all 4 of them draw their blades.
Oh no.
You too.
Do I notice?
Yeah, they're all right in front of you. We need both of you now. Come with us. At this point, you haven't gone up to them, have you?
Yeah, I've sort of I haven't walked up. I've stayed back. I'm sort of just watching this happen, and
As I'm
Waiting.
healing, I'm starting to like feel that like it's getting hostile, and I cast primal savagery on myself
Okay.
just to be ready. And
Does that have a verbal component?
It does not.
Cool. So you
let me
can do
see,
so.
Can I make a meta
Let
check
me
to
be
see if going with them
100%
was further
sure.
the plot?
No.
Right now.
Insight check them, do you? No.
Action self component S.
semantics.
Semantics.
Thematic. So that just means you have to do some sort of gesture.
Well, I'm holding the girl, and I kind of like
As you
you
disguise
kind of see like my shoulders go up, and like it says like my teeth grow and like my nails grow a little bit. And I'm getting ready to
just eating pie.
yeah.
Right. Babysitting.
It says you channel primal magic to cause your teeth and fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver corrosive attack. So you kind of like see like me moving my shoulders, even like right after I was done healing. Maybe one of the guards can see like my fingernails grow or something.
He lightly transforms.
I would say your hands are behind her back, so they wouldn't be able to see this.
Okay.
But the guards are still looking at Ilazar and Trent. Now all 4 weapons drawn as, once again, are we doing this the easy way or the hard way?
Respectfully. What if I don't? Or sorry, let me rephrase that. Where are we going?
Well,
We're not going to some back alley for you to kill me, right?
of course not. We're going to the, what is the word I'm looking for? Out of character.
Jailhouse.
What is out of character you speak of, sir?
Shut the
Penitentiary.
fuck up.
Right.
Not penitentiary. That is what I'm going for, but
But ye old penitentiary. The stocks.
The gulag.
the stocks.
Gulag.
Not the gulag. Not quite like that.
To go.
To the prison.
Oh.
Can the interrogator of the board make a constitution?
You're right here.
I'm watching this happen. I have nothing I could do to help.
The one who's basically leading this.
Huh.
I'm going to Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait.
Motion is making them do it.
Fuck.
It's just whatever from here, man.
Honestly,
16.
we're never gonna get to that church.
That's tough.
You don't roll. It's just your spell save DC.
What is your spell save DC?
He passes. Okay.
What was the spell?
Blindness.
So nothing happens. He doesn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would still, he just shrugs off the effect. It still happens to him. You still cast the spell upon him.
But it doesn't work.
It
Yeah.
just, he
He thought it was the sun in his
shrugs it
eyes.
off.
Like,
Well, it just says nothing happened.
oh,
Okay. Never mind then.
the sun is bright today.
One last opportunity. If you come willingly, this will go a lot easier for you.
You haven't even heard my side of the story yet.
We can tell it, or you could tell it to us behind bars where you can't hurt anybody else for the
Doesn't
moment.
seem fair, sir.
We are trying to help her.
I can see this one over here trying to help.
You haven't contemplated that she's the issue, and I'm trying to help the people of the town.
So I put her, I gently put her on the
Let
ground.
me make a persuasion check.
And like,
One second.
as soon as like I hear them all arguing, I walk up to like, I walk up to the officers and these men, and I say,
We're just men. Just
she
no movement.
she was running from someone else.
One of the Dragonborn man points off to somebody in the crowd. You. Kind of gestures him over.
I look at him, not you, cousin.
I look at the Dragonborn since he's kind of perceptive. I look to him and I say, she smelled.
Since the three of you are all very obviously biased, I'm going to ask some witnesses.
That's fair, sir. To ask someone their point of view and their side of the story at the time and incursion of the incident, which is what you should have done with me. Yes, I agree. That's fair.
He completely ignores Elazar and looks over at this man who now comes
real
over.
life.
Do warforged count as constructs?
Yes.
Good to know.
Explain what happened.
It's like real life.
And the human man explains to him, I saw those two, or that one first, walked up to the woman. I couldn't hear what they were saying. I was too far away. But they spoke for a little bit. The other one walked up, spoke for a second longer,
Yeah, let me see if there was ever.
and then
It was verbal.
the woman seemed to head off away from them, trying to leave, and that one reached out and through his pipe these insects appeared and burrowed into the woman's skin, and then she collapsed.
I saw everything.
But the fellow guys weren't trying to hide it.
Why can't people who are just on the side of the street during an active shooting, they can't tell you shit, but this woman knows all our business. I'm sorry.
The entire history of what happened.
Oh shit.
Bro,
I'd say bugs crawling into somebody's skin coming out of a pipe is a little bit easier to describe than
yeah.
a shooting.
Yeah.
Easier to describe than I didn't see license plate, I didn't see a car. Anyways, so we're getting off topic.
Welcome to America, people.
Yeah. for foreign viewers.
So, yeah, I'm gonna need both of you to come with me.
Wait, what's your opinion on their statement?
The opinion is I'm taking you off the prison.
Would you like my statement?
No. I will take your statement once you are behind bars. You continuing to ask this question is not helping your case.
Okay.
I mean, my charisma is 8, so I'm trying to figure out the words I'm supposed to say. So,
Charisma.
yeah. My charisma is 8, dude. So, I just stopped them. That's about it.
Oh, because this is about an 8, man.
I want to come in, I want to come in between like Lazar and like the guards and I want to say
We're gonna get nowhere.
no,
Yeah, I know.
just 1 sec.
I go.
He was only trying to help. It got out of hand. And I say, and I looked at the Dragonborn again, and I say to him, she smells like death.
Yeah, probably because she was dying.
No. I look at him, and I keep saying,
Stop.
before.
I could see that you were trying to help this woman, which is why I am not on your case right now. the more you defend these two, the more likely I'm bringing you with them.
I turn into a cat and run away.
Fuck it, cat mode.
Did they do anything? Did they do anything?
Bewilderment.
They can perceive that as like, cool, he understood, he's leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, that's
forgot
how
we
they
could
take
do
that. And so you said that you decided to go.
I willingly
Did they
go.
see what kind of cat I am? Can you roll for that?
It's all
What
you,
kind of
my
cat
guy.
are you?
I mean, I don't know. Could you see it?
This is your choice!
I just turned into a cat, but could they see my color, my everything?
He wants to know if he's won.
Yes, they can all see that you turn into a cat right in front of their eyes, and they can see colors. They tell what color you are because you're being stealthy. You just turned into a cat. Red.
Colorblind?
Yeah. Okay. They can tell my full perception of a brown rock-like cat, and I just ran away.
Yep.
That's a little weird.
So the Dragonborn is going to put, the half orc. Yes.
I have a question, out of character, out of game. Would we know? We've been in this town at least a couple days. In game, I don't know how long since this man rode on the back of a pig and I rode on an ass.
It's been a
Okay,
day.
but
It's been a day since then.
Yeah.
Are these city guard? Are these official? Like, what are they?
He said they were
So
militia.
you know this is
They were
since this
gate
isn't a
guards.
super. So they're wearing the same clothes as the gate guards, not the same ones that you saw. But you know there's no like standing army because it's not a very large city.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is the
Official
law
okay.
enforcement.
All right. Okay. All right. I go.
Yeah, so the half orc puts one hand on your shoulder, and then the dragonborn puts one hand on your shoulder, and then begins guiding you towards the prison.
I resist and make an unarmed strike.
Okay,
I don't.
rolls a hit. Noted.
Yes, David. No properties.
Is this how you expect this D&D session to go, Mitchell?
No.
Okay.
But
Of course not.
Welcome to
I know what it
D&D.
is.
Welcome to Crib
I told you guys I was going to make it to where actions had consequences.
Finally. No, Mitchell's always made it like
Sean,
that.
he decided to attack one of the guards.
Oh!
We were going. We were leaving.
Yeah,
Anthony was going.
I left.
Trent is not. Oh, yeah, he left.
Add your strength and proficiency. Well, if you're proficient.
You're just watching from the sidelines.
Add your strength.
Oh, shit, that's
Mark.
right.
Dummy.
I'm forgetting to add that.
I like barely kicked the chair. That hurts so fucking bad.
Add +3 to hit.
Yeah, I know that.
We'll do it.
It's fucking 13, which probably doesn't hit.
13 does not hit. But you do lash out with a fist,
No!
and are you the one trying to grab you?
Yeah.
Trying to
Reach in
hit?
for your gun, man. Gosh.
Right!
He's going to kind of like
Tase me, bro.
go back away from you, and he is going to slash at you with his sword.
Don't take me, bro.
Right.
End of session 4. I'm sorry, end of session 5.
This is already session 5.
Oh no! Oh no!
All parties dead. Alton.
No, it won't even be the party's dead. It's like they will be forever split up because two of them are forever in jail,
Yeah.
and they come back. They can't come back to this town where they need to have access to. Thank God, Star's not here to see us go down this road of
You take
jail.
12 slashing damage.
Wait, he automatically hits me? No AC check, nothing?
It's a natural 20.
Oh!
Which, fortunately, he's just using a short sword, so it's not a long sword rather.
What?
You'll find it on his
It's only almost.
what?
Wait, what's your HP?
No,
I fall to the
his
ground and
AC
collapse.
is like 19.
No.
I fall
No,
to the ground and collapse.
His HP is 15.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That's not possible.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, he rolled like ass.
Yeah,
What's
my
your
roll,
constitution?
my health is ass.
He rolled terrible for his
Constitution
HP.
modifier.
Plus 1.
Right.
What's his con wouldn't matter.
What's
Well, yeah,
your,
it would for like what its
what's your hit
minimum
dice?
total would be. So I'm
Oh,
sure
it's-
It's a 3d8.
So it's a D8.
He already has the.
Wow.
You're not re-rolling his HP. He has his HP.
Well,
Wait.
Yeah.
no, that's you said 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that does.
It was just really bad.
That's one
Damn.
over.
minimum.
No,
They
I'm
did
talking
some
about. No, yeah, they did 12 damage.
Oh, okay.
But if he wants to fall to the ground and be like,
I can say so.
that's one over the minimum of what he could roll. Wow.
So he doesn't kill me?
No, you're at 3 HP. He dealt 12 damage. God, I'm glad I gave this dude just a normal weapon, because if that had been a better weapon,
Yeah,
he
like a
crit.
light sword or
You could have
something.
just died.
Trenton, what are you doing? Stand down.
I don't want to go. These guards know what they're talking about.
They what?
They don't know what they're talking about.
I 100% agree. Yeah, fuck these guys.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
But yeah, we should still go, like, believe me. Because they don't know what they're talking about, it'll be fine. We'll get off, like, scot-free.
I walk away angrily.
That's how the justice system works, right?
I walk away angrily.
With the guards, right?
With the guard.
Okay.
I was like, okay. So, yeah. Stab wound and all. Trent and Ilazar are escorted about a 10-minute jaunt to the local prison. It's not very big.
As they're being escorted, I'm following up along the rooftops.
Okay.
The little small spaces. That
Ooh,
What the
So-
fuck were you doing during all this?
so I was watching, surveying the situation. So
It's
what
not
I would have seen him turn into a cat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I tell that? So he's pretty far from me now. That he's like running. You said you were like running away.
Yeah, I'm following them to the prison.
Okay. Am I able to tell what he's doing by? Am I able to tell that he's following them and not just running away?
So, originally when you ran off, you didn't run completely out of view from, like, where you could still see them.
So I ran off and then like darted between like the buildings and like the alleyways. And then I climbed to the roof like I always do.
So, David, I'll need you to make a stealth check and HK, or PD, perception, HK, or it's other way around. PD, stealth, HK, perception.
14.
You add the cat's stats, not your own.
What's cat dexterity?
Probably better than his own. I hope that a cat is more dexterous than a rock man.
Dude, you
Not a
think.
fat cat.
Right.
Not a fact.
Not Milo.
Right. Not Milo. Not
You said
Definitely not Milo.
I'm sorry,
Stealth?
yeah.
stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be their dex mod, which is
2. So it was a 17, 19.
Those, yeah. You do
Damn.
not notice him.
Wait,
So
it was a
that's a
deficit
good
because
idea.
I do have like a deficiency.
I would say that
Does it cancel out when I become a cat, or does that?
no, because like that just means you're bad at trying to be stealthy.
That just means you're bad.
So you still get the bonuses of a cat, but you still get the negative of not knowing how to be stealthy.
so
So
-1 overall. So 16.
yeah, so it's still you still
17. So it would be an 18 because I rolled a 17 plus 2, then -1.
-3.
-3 is
He was saying minus
Oh.
1 total.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
Yeah, but he only rolled a 14, so he still doesn't notice you.
okay. In that case,
Surprised Google came up with that so quick. All right. The cat D&D stats.
so there. You said there was like a circular crowd that sort of formed around this whole scene,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I would like to talk to just any one person next to me, and ask them. Query. I would like to see the proceedings that these meatbags go under after being taken in by the authorities. Where is the local jail?
Oh, it's gonna be he points back where you can see them heading off towards. It's gonna be right actually across the way from the mayor's house.
Okay.
Not Mrs. Mayor.
Sorry, what would that word be?
Wow.
3.
Interrogation.
Statement. Thank you. And I just walk off. I am going to continue heading to the temple, which is what we were originally set out to do.
Cool.
And I will meet up with the rest at yeah.
Whoever's
So I'm gonna go to the temple for now.
Okay.
We'll see whoever's there.
What the fuck?
I will plan.
So I'm
He's got it
about,
under control.
I'm about to see who I'm gonna follow.
I will.
So I would say you've already at this point you were already following them.
Okay.
So he made this decision after that you guys were already heading that way. So
Yeah.
I would wink, but I don't have eyes.
So the 4 guards escort you to
I tell you
a
to go fuck yourself. You don't have a dick either.
Well,
or anything to.
But you don't have genitalia either. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that more accurate?
No, he doesn't have like anything where he could be fucked.
damn.
He's enough.
They escort you to
What?
Give me 2d4, 2d6.
No.
to a small building, and they let you guys in. You see it's very sparsely furnished. There are 6 total cells that you can see, and they each escort you to a separate cell. All right. In with both of you.
Is there a window on their cell, like with bars?
No.
No, nothing.
Goes against the ocean. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm joking. They said, wow, what gracious abodes. Thank you. In character, I'm not smiling.
I know. So
So what?
you haven't walked in yet.
Oh, I thought it was in character. I thought and I replied, so what?
Oh, you laughed, so I thought you were out of character at that point. Get in.
Fine.
As you enter in, he slams the cell shut behind you, turns the key in the lock. What about you?
Is it just the one guard? The dragon guard?
No, there's 4 of them.
You said there was one holding me and one holding him.
Right, but they're all 4 still there. You guys
Oh,
are all
okay.
you all right next to each other. Although you guys are not in adjacent cells.
Damn it. We can't see each other.
No.
I mean, you
Place
guys
to
know
live.
like catty corners, like you could see across to
okay.
him, but you're neither directly across from each other
Or
nor
next
right
to
next to each other.
I walk in and begin prayer.
Okay. He slams the door shut, locks it up behind you. One of the humans is going to walk over to basically at the end of this hallway where the 6 cells are located. There's a chair sitting right there. He's going to walk over and sit down in the chair, and then the half-orc is going to stand by the door. And the other 2...
Oh, we came in through?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other 2 are going to... The other human is going to walk further down the hallway towards where that chair is. There's a doorway off the side that he walks through. And the other walks out from where you guys came in.
Okay.
So just confirming, they grabbed us, and then we went straight here. We didn't get, like, processed or anything. They just threw us into these.
Yep.
This is fantasy.
Right.
I'm just confirming
Those for different
for
folks.
reference.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So,
We don't have any due process here.
There is no innocent until proven guilty.
That's not why I'm asking.
as I noticed that they're being taken in, I'm at the roof of the jailhouse. Is there any like windows or like any entrances from the top or the sides of the jailhouse?
There is one window that you're able to see,
What do I see?
and there's a chimney.
What do I see through the window?
You see a office with one of the human guards who is speaking with somebody who is sitting at a at the desk inside the office.
Is it a glass window or just like
It's a glass.
And the chimney? I wouldn't really know where to lie.
You see the one who went to a chair,
Mhm.
facing away from us.
Facing down the hall, like looking towards the cells. The other is on the other exact opposite end of him, standing next to the doorway, looking
Towards him.
towards him.
I go to the chimney and I start rubbing myself against the charcoal of the chimney to make myself as dark as possible.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I know that they know what I look like. Like a black cat.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. You do so.
So
I want to get you out of there as
instead
quick as
of
possible
like
and
a
open all the
brownish like cat. I look like a black cat, and I fuck it. I go down the chimney and see where it leads me.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check for me.
Ooh. And remember, you're a cat.
You're a cat.
Yeah.
That didn't work well for you last time.
Yeah, I didn't.
Whoa.
It still didn't
That was
work.
a nice
Yeah.
roll.
That was
Nice
such a
looking
good-
roll. I'm not sure if the roll itself.
It was not.
Ooh.
It substituted a good roll for style.
Yeah.
Good roll.
7.
7.
Yeah.
So you go down this chimney, but the chimney is a little bit wider. So you can't like James Bond or Mission Impossible this, especially not as a cat. And so you just
No, what's that
fall
movie
down
where the
this
cats
chimney.
and the dogs are like spies? And they're
Oh, I
fighting?
fucking Cats versus Dogs. I love that movie. That movie
You
was.
try to catch with dogs.
That's what basically what he was trying to do, but he rolled a 7.
See the second?
Do I land on my feet, but do I take damage?
I would say with a 7, you don't even land on your feet. Because you're like falling down.
Damn.
You're like slamming against the chimney going down.
See, I might be a cat, but I'm still made of rock. I'm still.
Yeah.
So all you hear is
It wasn't a high DC, but it was higher than a 7.
Yikes.
So, you do fall down this chimney. You'll take
D4.
2 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as you hit the ground at the bottom of this, the brazier at the bottom of the chimney. You then
Wait, is it lit?
you then take
Flipper.
Oh, fuck, it is lit.
What?
you then take 2 fire damage as the lit
Wait,
brazier.
does fire hurt?
You're rock.
Just-
It's not.
So
it's an
the
aesthetic
rock bit is for flavor. You turn into a cat, so you take on all the stats of a cat, so you don't get any sort of resistances except for what a cat gets.
And even in our warforged form, like I'm made of metal, but I still take fire damage.
Yeah. Well, metal is more subservient
It
to
definitely has a
rock.
higher
To the
touch
flame.
point.
Yeah. So
So
okay,
you take
So is he a great cat? Is he made out of stone?
yeah.
Fuck.
Does the charcoal that he put on himself ignite him more?
no, no, I'm not.
Charcoal's already burned, so yeah.
Yeah. But as you land in the fire, you do. Actually, yeah. How about you're now at the bottom of this brazier.
I hop out and like I kind of like shake myself off and like can I say that since like the fire like hit my stone, it made my charcoal a little like more permanent for a little while since it kind of like cinched me. Okay, so I kind of like even though I'm still a cat, I kind of like shake myself off, and you see like a little puff of black smoke come off. And
And as you exit the brazier, you are met face to face with the human guard and the person who was sitting at the desk across from them. The person at the desk's back is facing you.
but they don't see me.
The guard does.
The guard.
At
Okay.
this moment, the person at the desk hasn't noticed you yet. So I'm giving you an opportunity to. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna go with like PD isn't. He's not like he's verbally stupid, but not mentally stupid. So he decides to act like a cat, and he decides to act scared and goes to a corner and and just
Oh, I see.
like
Defensive.
yeah.
Act like a cat who just randomly fell in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
As he was
the
walking around.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
make a deception check for me.
Like a cat.
Catception.
Yeah,
Catception.
Get it
You
right.
need the Alice assist.
Yeah, pet Alice real quick. You'll get the assist.
It almost doesn't matter.
Oh.
13.
You succeed.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
okay.
I thought it was in a bad way too.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I thought I was gonna say I rolled a 19. I was like, fuck.
I've never seen this cat in my life.
The situation is so messed up. He just couldn't even think about it. He just,
So yeah,
So the
I act like a cat, and I go to a corner and I act defensive.
at this point, the man sitting at the desk kind of glances over at you. You see it is a human male, getting on in years, but he kind of looks over at you, very confused. Is this the cat that you were describing? Oh, no, sir. That one was brown. This one is not.
You see, what's that face? It's like my 200 IQ played, like playing.
A 1 and a 2 will get you that.
Yeah, exactly. One of them was a guard, and the other one was what?
Like a clerk or something, right?
It's a human man. You don't know
Human
what
man.
his position is. He's like
Okay.
kind of slightly nicer dressed, but not like
Sure.
fancily dressed.
Okay.
To help us imprisoned folk, could you draw out the scale of this prison, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Or at least the,
So I can know
Yeah,
Okay.
that would help us greatly, Mr.
Now
Mr.
like that.
Let me
I'm-
remove myself from the board since I'm not in prison.
Yeah, like Monopoly, I'm just
Now
visiting.
that all this is happening, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get these guys out of prison.
Sean Mitchell, don't forget I got you guys both Dungeon Master mats for making
yeah.
mats and stuff.
Hey, Christian.
wasn't expecting this to happen.
Hey,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Christian, I'm pretty upset that you're not using the rolling tray that I got you, but it's not a big deal.
I'm also very upset that you're not using the rolling tray that David got you.
That's because it's on my altar next to my samurai sword.
nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's
upset.
not quite
because
right.
By the way, Christian, can I have that?
You forgot to take the.
Oh, this.
No, I left the stand on purpose. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take it. Even though I have 2 swords now. At the time, I didn't have a way to transport it. How many swords? Yeah, you
4?
need more than I do. Okay,
3 or
you
4.
need more than I do.
You need a stand for all the swords. I found a website where they sell battle ready swords for $200.
Yeah, that's where I got my machete off.
What about battle ready armor?
I have seen that. That's like upwards of $3,000 or $4,000.
Right now, Sean.
Am I going to Sherwood?
Anthony.
Am I going to Sherwood Forest Fair this year?
I want
Some
them
of,
so bad.
some of my coworkers are.
No one ever invites. No, I just forget. Like it's like it comes up like say it's like in a week and I'll just forget it. I'll be like, oh, I want to go, and then I'll
I like
forget
the
it at
gold
the time.
one.
So,
But I wanna go so
you're
fucking
about to
bad.
see some that you
I have
recognize.
friends there.
Do you
And the Blues
recognize?
vendors and such.
Oh, they had Inusukes.
Oh, Inosuke?
Yeah,
The-
Inosuke.
the
Yeah,
chipped
What did
ones.
you
Yeah.
just say?
Inosuke.
Inosuke from
Right.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh,
here they are.
Pronounce
Inusuke.
Yeah.
It's very
Inosuke.
American.
I was trying to remember how to say it. There they are.
Inosuke.
All right.
Bro, that's not even the worst way I've heard somebody.
These
say
are
it.
all
Like,
battle.
Inosuke's though.
Yeah,
God,
these
I'm
are all
watching
better
shit
ready.
and I'm just like,
No
okay,
Kirito's. Zenitsu.
That's the
That's
one
sad.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are all like sharpened, like ready to use.
It's really messed up when you realize he meant the opposite. When he said it's a little
Yeah.
bit-
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, there you go.
I kind of want this one.
all 5 feet,
Ooh, that
confirming.
does look cool.
Correct.
Okay.
That's it.
One of each.
Myself.
Fairly
that's it.
roomy cells.
Okay, where's the cat?
The cat is in the top corner in that office. at the top.
Big.
Right
No.
right here.
Yeah.
You were saying.
Wait, where are the guards?
There's basically one on each side.
One's right here. The other's right there.
Okay.
So one on either end of the hallway.
Are there any prisoners in these cells?
Who and he's right here.
So
I'm right here.
T is for Trent. I is for
Oh,
Ilithar.
okay.
Can I make
You were saying, Mr. Cat?
Well, what did they do as soon as they discovered me?
So they at this point they had so far just this is immediately after they had said no, that doesn't look like the one that I saw. Do you do anything else, or are you still just kind of in the corner acting
Yeah,
defensive?
I'm in the corner and I'm for now I kind of like just like don't let my guard down, but I'm still watching them for a minute.
Gotcha. The man sitting at the desk kind of looks over at you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, get it out of here. I don't want it making a mess of my office. Of course, sir. And he goes over and he goes to pick you up.
This
And
one?
No, the one inside.
and I dash and I go underneath that other man's desk.
All right, I'm going to have you
Cat
make a
shenanigans.
acrobatics check against him trying to grab you.
And your cat.
You're about to get scooped.
17.
Nice.
He
Fuck.
grabs you as you try to dash
Really?
across.
He's
Yep.
still got
You haven't had much practice being a cat. It's okay.
And he picks you up and is going to start to head out of the office.
Towards this guy?
You know what?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'm trying to see if I should be chaotic
You could do a cat thing and freak out.
or I could
Yeah,
do
be a character.
a thing and just reverse
new
my human
character.
form and crush him.
Scratch
as
him, Mike.
he's
Scratch him,
carrying
Mike.
me.
You could scratch a bite.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
You should like scratch himself and he has you overhead and then pull a Kirby and just.
A what?
Oh, Kirby is down me.
That's fucked.
Oh shit.
You know what? As he, you know what? Fuck
Yeah,
it. Let's see
we're
what
out.
happens.
Oh,
As he's carrying me, I'm really not used to being like I didn't like
Handled
really
like that.
Yeah.
Being
So
handled.
I revert to my 6'7" form
In this
as he's
equivalent to a
carrying me.
police station?
As he's carrying me.
Go ahead. You do that.
Yeah.
He grows in your
So
hand.
you-
TJ, how you doing?
He immediately drops you
I'm
as
glad you're here
you
to watch.
revert back to your golem form.
Mm-hmm.
Probably doing so much of this.
At this point, primal savagery is still like on because I haven't used it. It's a cantrip.
How long does it last for?
It didn't say a time
There's
limit.
a duration.
I think every spell has a duration.
Duration. Do you see a duration time?
Duration.
No.
Yeah, duration just says instantaneous, and then the spell description itself doesn't say how.
So instantaneous means it happens and then goes away.
Oh.
I'm fairly certain.
You make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of you on a hit. The target takes 1d10 acid damage after you make the attack, which if you know return it on.
Oh, so that
So
was
after you take an attack.
that was an attack.
I
Well, no, it
haven't
says
seen
No,
make
you
the
do
spell
it,
is-
and then it lasts until you take an attack.
I
Is what
haven't
it's
made
saying.
an
It
attack.
says you make an attack. It doesn't say
No,
until
it's
it doesn't say
Oh,
until
so
your
you do
next
it and then
attack.
make an attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would have been an attack. So yeah, so it's not active anymore.
Okay. So he just drops me.
He drops you, and at this point, he also recognizes you. And sir, this is the one we told you about.
Fuck.
He's probably trying to break out his friends, and he draws his sword. Roll
We
initiative.
can't like talk out of it. Like,
Yes.
it just looks bad on us.
A little bit. A little bit.
Wait, all of us?
Nope. You guys can't see what's happening.
Yeah.
Wait, where
Are they past this door?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're in that little office right there.
This guy is in combat though, right?
Nope.
Maybe the stream we do next week will be HK Adventures since you guys are all in jail.
yeah, and
Except for all.
he's somewhere in the bar getting
I'm
drunk
babysitting.
with Star.
Yeah, his babysitting's going.
19.
Eating
19?
by.
Okay. You are first act.
Lord.
How many guards are around me?
There's the guard, and then there's the man at the desk.
You got
He's not a guard.
He doesn't know who he is.
Does he look like a guard?
He does not. I described him as wearing like finer garb, but he doesn't
okay,
look like he's
cool.
armed.
Bitch.
Do you guys hear like a high pitched noise?
Oh, that's probably just you tonight.
It's the fridge frequency.
I can't hear that. You hear it?
I hear it.
I can usually hear
I
stuff
mean, I
like
can hear
that.
my fan.
So I'm trying. I have two options here.
Is
lot
one
of
of them
options.
dying?
No.
Oh.
D&Ds, there's a lot of them.
One of them is I try to. I actually like just put my staff down right in front of them and let it go for now. And I'm doing like I'm referring to my animalistic moves where like I'm trying to seem as like imposing as possible for now. And even though with my limited speech, I try to convey to them they are innocent. Please help us.
At this point, the older man at the desk speaks up. Breaking in here isn't something innocent people would do. Reach out his hand. He's going to cast a spell against you. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
He's making a wisdom saving throw, David.
David's making a wisdom saving. Oh boy.
You know it. Juicy.
Oh.
It's juicy.
That's a 5.
So as he reaches out his hand and mutters an incantation under his breath, you can feel your limbs begin to stiffen and lock up at your side, and you are locked into place and paralyzed. Take him to one of the empty cells. And confirm something.
You have been inoculated.
Gotcha. And he is going to now. One of the guard in there with you is going to. Well, actually, you're heavy.
Would you say combat?
I'm about 400 or 500
Not yet.
pounds.
Um,
So I'm like a state of rock right now.
yeah. The guard opens the door. Hey, come help me get this one. And he's like, what the,
Okay.
the f-? You're way down there. You wouldn't
I
be
was
able to hear.
joking.
Hey, come help me with this one. The guard who's sitting at the chair looks over and sees you.
Actually, since like my natural stasis is staying where I am, can I roll to like keep myself in place?
You are
No.
paralyzed.
And you
cannot
Well, I am
So did you just
paralyzed,
say that
but,
the end of the story?
but my natural
Yes, you would,
stasis
but-
is to stay where I am.
Right.
Right.
So it's subconsciously.
You cannot make any effort to try to remain where you're at. You just are stuck. You can't move.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
paralyzed.
Subconscious. Like I'm not like
What's
even
gonna
thinking
hold you
about
to the
it.
ground?
So, here's the thing about paralyzation and the
It's trying to like
nervous
stay
system
still,
works.
but what's gonna hold you to the ground?
So since you're a humanoid, we're gonna just guess that your synapse is kind of the same. You lose all function and able to communicate your nervous system. So messages can't really do. So if you try it, you can think you're trying it, but they're just gonna do whatever they want to.
Yeah.
So the guard who is sitting gets up, and the two are going to attempt to move you.
Oh, they're gonna hoist you.
How heavy are you?
Very heavy.
It's like,
400 or 500 pounds.
oh, I can
So
do that.
what?
Let's go.
One of them is they try to like move you, and it's like they're trying to pick you up, and they are struggling. So one of them pushes you over,
Ah,
Rude.
and they're going to drag you now across the ground,
Push and
which
pull,
is
push and
stone masonry. And they're going to pull, and using this method, they are able to, a little slowly, but are able to do it. They're going to move you over, and they're going to put you right here. On the door. Now we're out of combat.
fuck. That's the shortest combat we've ever had.
Hey, David, you got your combat.
And
I know
so
that I wanted it.
Trent and Ilazar, you guys can now, as they round the corner, see PD
Get
being
booked.
dragged across, and the
Metal on concrete sound as they drag.
right. You see the elderly man round the corner as
An
well.
elderly man?
The man who casts
The
spells. on
desk
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round the corner as well, and he's kind of just supervising as the two guards are dragging PD into the cell.
I mean, what kind of doors are these?
Metal bars.
Talk about.
Bars, just
You don't know.
Can I look?
Sure.
Perception.
and how long does this spell last on me?
You can at the end. It lasts for up to a minute, but you can make another Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. Which I'll say, as they get you into the cell and lock it, you can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Still not out of it.
Okay. So
Wait,
you
what was the 6?
no.
That doesn't beat this guy's DC. I'm just kidding.
I dare say it does not.
Let's have a check.
I was just thinking about that.
Oh boy.
You know what? Fuck
Insight.
this. 19.
Woo.
13.
They're definitely some mixture of iron, but you can tell they're not strictly just made out of iron. But you can't really tell exactly what else is mixed in there with it.
I'm making an Arcana check.
Sure.
Dirty 20.
They're not magical.
Oh my god! I yelled this out to Trenton.
What do you say?
I said, these bars aren't magical, by the way.
Can I make a religion?
I said, don't mind me, old guy, just admiring your place's architecture.
Can I make a religion check?
Sure. What for?
I am going to conclude my prayer and ask for my goddess to intervene.
Do I see him praying?
No, the walls are solid, right? They're not.
Well, no, he can
From the
see
porch.
catty corner across. Like he can see
Oh yeah, yeah.
across there.
I say,
You can, but with disadvantage.
I say, yeah, now is as good a time as ever to pray, and I give him the help action. So it cancels out the disadvantage.
This is disadvantage for a different reason.
What does it matter? It's an ability check.
I don't know how that works. I don't know.
If it's disadvantage, I give you advantage, so it cancels out.
Sure. Roll.
I don't want to use it.
He said, don't use that dice, and use the exact same dice. I could have sworn he did this.
Focus dice.
Did you not just do this?
I might have. 11.
11. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
I know that DC was like 30.
It was difficult.
I mean, I don't know. Am I?
Hi, PD.
Can I roll again to see if I wake
By
up?
this point, the spell wears off.
It's been a minute or something.
It's a minute, yeah.
So
Hey, PD.
as I wake up, I feel really disappointed, and I
Sad cat hours.
I still have one more transformation left. As a cat, I can still slip through the bars.
No, but again,
You would be able to fit between the bars, yes.
So I
Let's go. Why are you all abandoning this?
actually I cast
I'm babysitting.
spider climb on myself before transforming into a cat. Then I transform into a cat. And then I go up to the ceiling of the cell and squeeze through the cell bars into the ceiling of the cell.
Okay. How much HP do you have?
HP?
Yeah.
About 31.
Oh man.
That is never.
You have to hit a cat.
It's
On the ceiling.
On the ceiling doesn't make a difference.
Sean,
It's out of the range.
that's a scary question. How much HP do you have?
It means you're about to die.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, maybe.
It doesn't.
Hey, look up.
Yeah, I was just over there dying about Spider Cat. I love it.
With stealth or
Two of
no?
my favorite things put together.
They were, I'd say they were adamantly watching.
Yeah, they
like
were
that.
looking at. They just put you in the cell.
He's a cat.
Well, if it's been a minute since the last time, and then another minute since then.
Well, I was saying like it was a minute for them to it just ended. Part of that time was taken up with them dragging you in there. So literally,
I was under the perception that they just left me in there and they did all their shit.
No, they're still like standing out there.
I would
They
have
haven't even had
liked
a
to know
chance.
that.
Okay, would you want to wait then to do it?
Yeah, because I was under the impression that like they did all
left.
this shit, and then I was
Gotcha.
still like under paralysis, waiting to like get like let back up.
Gotcha.
Can you imagine if they saw it?
Right.
I wouldn't.
Sir, he's doing it again.
He changes to like a white cat. He's like, no, you're wrong, Jensen. That's the wrong
So
cat.
the
No.
The
one
wrong cat.
guard and the
Okay. So
And
let's
the
bring her
old
back.
dude-
I wake up, and what do I see in front of me?
okay. So by this point, right as you were never unconscious. You were just paralyzed. You could still
Yeah,
see what was going
as
on.
I'm moving
but
around.
as you become active, you see the one guard that was seated, the one guard that was in the room with you, and the man that was at the desk, all standing there. And then the one guard and the man at the desk walk back into the office that they came out of. The dude who was originally sitting in the chair goes back to sit in the chair.
What
I
race
go-
was the old guy?
Human.
I go up right to the bars of the jail cell, and I grab them, and I shake it, and I say, "Foolish human," and I sit back down, and like just put my hands on my knees and stare at them.
Shit, Uncle Iroh style.
You do that?
Is that
Can you remind me, what race is this guy?
That is the
Dragon, right?
no, the dragonborn
half-orc?
left. The half orc is the one seated.
Oh shit.
The
Dragon and the human left, right?
the human is in that room.
Mm-hmm.
The dragonborn left the prison altogether.
Yes.
Human next to the door, half orc seated.
Okay. Can I yell out in Elvish and look at both of you and I say, do you speak Elvish in Elvish?
Do I?
Excellent question.
Tentatively, I'm gonna say no.
You want some help navigating?
No. Okay, fine.
Do you want
I'm trying to see
Yeah.
if there's any spell I
Give me
have
that.
to pick a lock, but no.
I'm
Right there,
still
right
trying
there.
to get over the sir.
No.
The cat's on the ceiling.
I look at me, do you
Doing
speak
it
Elvish in
again.
Elvish?
He speaks rock.
I yell out, do you speak? Thieves can't. Either or.
Sure no.
I give up.
I give up.
Prison's broken me already.
And like 10 minutes.
Not even.
God
There's just a broken
damn it.
corner of his
I yell it out in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic? David?
No. Dude, I only speak barely, I barely speak
Holy languages against us.
Well,
I barely speak common.
So we cut the scene
Thank you.
over
Thank
to
you.
HK.
Fuck. Woo.
alright.
Actually, first we'll cut over to Alton.
Okay.
Alton, yes.
There's,
Does
Okay.
there's
You don't wanna play?
There's probably a lot of the catch.
Because I'm pretty sure he saw us getting dragged away.
I think you
Or
got the gist.
He said he was he's
But it's
he's
like
going
the
to church.
stuff you-
Right, yeah,
This
he
robot
he
man
saw you
is
guys
going to church.
getting escorted away.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
so
what
you
I was
head towards the temple.
Christian.
Pretty short
Oh yeah, can you get it for
jaunt
me?
over.
Amazing.
And
What?
as you approach, it is a fairly dilapidated
Oh
building.
my goodness.
You can tell people, there's definitely been people trying to take care of it, but they're fighting a losing battle. And as you enter in, place is a ghost town.
Okay. Before I entered, did it seem like there was anything abnormal going on outside of the temple?
Make a perception check.
Can I start a
Mitchell?
long rest?
Mitchell, my
You can start one, yeah.
Okay. I know I probably won't finish it, but on the off chance.
as I should have read this more carefully, but as a cat, it says I have advantage on wisdom perception checks. So
That would be a perception check, not a wisdom saving throw.
But now you know.
Perception, you said?
Mhm.
21.
21.
Yeah, I got that 9 plus 10.
So, the first thing that you notice is what I originally described, that people have very obviously been attempting to take care of this place, but is not keeping up. You can see several bits of vandalism where, like, windows have been broken and repaired. The door looks like it's newer than the rest of the area around it. It doesn't look like it was... Yeah, with the 21, it doesn't look like it was, like, forced entry. It definitely looks like vandalism. And it looks like it has not recently been repaired, but not terribly long ago.
Okay. Is there anything abnormal going on with any people that might be around the exterior of the temple?
You do notice that a few of the townsfolk do kind of like glance over at the temple, but none of them with any sort of reverence.
Okay.
Is what you notice from their expressions. You even notice a couple with like a hint of disdain.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and enter the temple then.
Okay. Yep. Like as I said, just entering in, it is a complete ghost town. There is not a single soul in here.
In the temple?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Sort of standing like just in from the front door. I say, I'm not like yelling this, but somewhat loudly. I go, statement. Is there a priest around anywhere?
Crickets.
Hmm.
You do not get a response.
So inside of this temple, are there any like other rooms in here other than just like the main floor?
So looking around the temple, you can see the several rows of pews directly ahead of you, the altar on the far end of the room, and then to the right of the altar, kind of in the corner, you do see a door over there.
I head over to the door, and I give it a knock knock, and say, query, is anyone here?
A few moments go by. No answer.
Meatbag's laws will probably come upon me too if I am to break and enter.
When did you care about that?
Yeah, why would HK care about that? You killed a man in cold blood.
It wasn't in cold blood.
You just happened to not get caught.
He attacked us.
Yeah, it wasn't in cold blood.
He was being a big meanie before I was. In that case, I will go ahead and make my way out of the temple.
Okay.
At this point, I'll go ahead and head. I'll go ahead and head to the mayor's home.
Okay. So you start heading towards the mayor's, and we will cut back to the broken wand.
Yeah.
Okay. How was Star doing?
Wasn't it?
How was Star doing?
Star has woken up by this point. I'd say by this point, since they left, probably about an hour has gone by. By this point,
okay.
it hasn't been terribly long. And so, she's sitting at the the bar top, sitting on one of the bar stools, feet kind of dangling, kicking in front of her. You had ordered her a glass of milk. She's currently sipping on.
So, a starter. How you doing?
I missed it.
Right.
Sorry.
We only missed it for one session. It was like, oh, that's so nice.
You're the only one of us who has an accent.
Oh, I'm doing good. My tummy kind of hurts. Feels kind of.
It was our slippery star.
Kind of eating a lot.
Is that what that feels like?
Yeah, after the stomach grows a little bit and then
She doesn't know what full feels like.
I don't know if I like it necessarily, but I guess it's nice.
so it's important to know your limits. Mostly don't let them knackered or angered.
Gosh, she's gonna turn into Goku but food.
Right. Go beyond.
I just beat my limits.
So, would you mind, you want to take a trip? You know, just walk around a little bit.
Where to?
The forest.
Sure.
All right. Is the barkeep there?
Yeah. This time it is the dwarven barkeep.
Okay. So, do you know where the rest of the gang went? They left me in charge of looking after the wine.
Oh yeah, I did. I overheard their conversation. They talked about heading towards the temple.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Oh, there's only one in town.
Okay, yeah, from last time, right? It wasn't you. It was the Dragonborn.
Oh yeah. I was off last night.
Yeah. Right. Well, if they have come back, give them a note. That me and little Wayne went off to the forest to check out their friend, old man.
Okay, I'll let them know when they come back.
All right. And I'm just gonna take Star and we're gonna go to meet Guitar in the forest.
Okay. Cool. So, as far as order of events go, I would say HK, you would get to the mayor's house within the before Alton and Star get to the the other temple. So yeah, you are standing before the mayor's villa.
All right, I will knock on the door.
A few seconds go by and the mayor opens the door. Can I help you?
Query.
What'd you call me?
Query. Would you be able to help relieve my party of their jail sentence?
Well, that would depend. What did they do?
Oh boy.
Yeah, HK, what did you do?
Cannot say
Describe the
I
events.
know your group particularly well. You guys have only done one job for me.
Clarification. Ilizar,
Hey.
who, as you might remember, had a run-in with the law, being me and the Sandwich Police, seems to have gotten himself in a bit more trouble, and accidentally murdered someone.
Out of character. I'm just specifying that she's not dead.
Oh, okay.
She was dying.
I thought.
He healed
I
her.
healed her.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I thought
So,
she may have gotten poisoned.
I
and
figured
just
that
died
wasn't in
afterwards.
character. That wasn't knowledge in character.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
fucking around. I thought
I didn't know.
I just wanted to clarify that just in case he was fucking around. I would still allow it. I just wanted to make sure.
I thought your thing poisoned her, and she was
I thought
still
you were
like
pulling
poisoned
shit.
afterwards.
No.
Okay.
So rewind a scooch
Okay.
and go ahead.
Clarification. Due to various circumstances, My party has been convicted of attempted murder.
Okay, well, if it's only attempted, there is a little bit more
Leniency.
wiggle room. Were there
I'm sorry, I forgot the legal term. What's wiggle room?
were there any witnesses?
Lots.
Affirmation. There were many.
I am sorry, but law enforcement is not under my purview. It is falls completely under the bailiff.
Interesting.
I would have had some say so, but if it's as serious as there was multiple witnesses to an assault, then it will be the bailiff's law that, or the law of the crown that will be meted out.
Sorry, one second. Appeasement. Surely someone of your stature, as I look down at her, would have at least a little sway with the politics of the town. Be that sway small, I do believe it may be able to help. Can I try to persuade her with that? To help?
Yes, this is her thinking.
Okay.
But go ahead and make your persuasion check.
Alrighty.
Don't roll with that dice.
It's been. So I was gonna say it's been doing good. Natural one.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Oh no.
Why do I try? Why do I?
It rolled really good earlier.
Mitchell wanted to help.
I really did.
Yeah.
It's the quickest. It's the quickest campaign around here.
Yeah, we ended in jail.
Total party jail.
Party.
Yeah. Everyone talks about Charter Party kill, but no one talks about Total Party jail.
HK.
Well, I'm in jail voluntarily.
I'm also here voluntarily.
You sure about that spider cat?
Yeah.
HK.
If they don't see me, I can leave.
I'm sure you've heard. Well, I'm not so sure you've heard of the. You scratch my back, I've scratched yours. Up until this point, y'all haven't scratched my back all that much. And
I'm not sure.
I would be sticking my neck out for a group that I hardly know. So perhaps you can speak with the bailiff yourself. Since you were not arrested, presumably you did no wrong. But I won't be helping you.
Good lawyering skills.
What?
Good lawyering skills.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You give me press up.
I want to say something, but
Statement. How unfortunate. It was worth a try. And I turn around and leave. From this point, I will go back to the broken wand and look for Alton.
Okay.
It's a bad time to bring up I'm a diplomat.
It's not a back, is it?
I'm sorry. This week here.
It might just be a bard thing.
Yeah.
Is it?
Diplomat skill set and also good at speaking.
Diplomat. It's not a thing.
Diplomatic is a
You mean diplomacy?
no, yeah, diploma's pack.
Oh, diplomat's pack.
Be a bad. Right over.
That's okay. No one's here to hear you. 'Cause we're
Yeah.
all-
So I would say you have just enough time
That does nothing. That doesn't help you at all.
to the Broken One.
No, it's worse.
And as you get there, the dwarven barkeep sees you. Oh, you just missed your friend. He left about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. Yeah, it's the temple, not the
The
Yeah,
Qatar temple.
yeah. He said he was. Sorry, what was the exact note that you said
I said we'll be
that you
back.
were heading toward? That you'll be back.
We'll be back. We went to the temple of Qatar,
Did you take Star with you?
and we took Star with. I took Star with.
Cool. The barkeep relays that information to you. That they something about a temple out in the woods. Some old man named Qatar left about 30 minutes ago.
Statement. Thank you for the information, barkeep. I shall return at some point.
Doesn't call him.
And I will head in the direction he described, looking for Alton.
Right. Alton. By
By
this point, you are just arrived at the clearing where the rock slide revealed the entryway into Qatar's temple.
Is Qatar still there?
You don't see him right now.
Are there any other people visiting from the last time?
At this point, only a day has gone by, and you've only told one person about it.
Mhm.
So no, there's nobody there right now.
Well, it seems the old man is a bit lacking at the moment.
Is there food out here?
Well, there's lots of food. I mean, the food chain and all that, but that's a story for another time. Right now we're trying to figure out where you're supposed to go, and I thought there'd be somebody here with knowledge, more knowledge on that fact, because we do know a bit about it, but not enough. You
I thought I was gonna stay with.
Into that computer there, Sean. You might pull up something you would be pulling up.
oh, right now, yes,
I thought I
right
was
now.
gonna stay with you guys.
No, do you want to? A bit of a too young of a stud in order to be a father, but but I'm pretty sure the rest of the guys wouldn't mind having a young one to look after. Also, yeah, I wouldn't mind either. But if you want to stay with us, that's all right with me. Because I just
Right after she said, like, I thought I was gonna say with you guys, you could see her like visibly start to tear up, but as you kind of like, yeah, sure, she like the tears instantly recede.
yeah, but you said the rock slide's still there. There's no clearing from like last time we came out, or no?
The rock slide was what revealed the entryway. So like the rock slide, you can kind of see off to the side. But like nothing. You make a perception check for me.
Scottish.
3.
3.
Nothing has changed at all.
Okay. I think we should let's take a little gander. Just a little gander. Walk to like the entrance a little bit to see if there's anybody home. Oi, old man! Old man, you here? So no response. Right?
No response.
I tried peering inside a little bit to see if anybody's there. It's still empty.
Looking inside, you can. It is empty. Make another perception check.
Maybe somebody's D20. Same roll.
What?
Same roll. 3.
You're taking the Kawasaki dice.
Nora's gonna make a perception check.
Come on, Star.
Star rolls a natural fucking one.
All right.
Oh,
The curse spreads.
Star's
Yeah, the curse-
vision is blocked by the remains of her tears, so she is unable to see further into the
so
chamber.
much for your campaign.
There's nothing. There's nothing in there so far.
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna walk. Seeing that there's nothing in here, I'm gonna walk further into it and see that there's see like what's down in the chamber, like in the
Okay.
lower chamber.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Cool.
God, that hurt my hand.
When I join the next campaign, can I have a Scottish accent?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why don't you call it Trey and not you?
Better.
Yeah, right.
You pulled it
handed-
over.
I was gonna use it, but then you
It was
handed
still
I was
there.
like, all right, 1, 2, there we go.
Buckle my shoe.
That's a 15.
Okay, so as you go to walk towards the stairs, you barely manage to avoid stepping on what appears to be a platter of food that you gather was possibly left as an offering. And you only notice it because you very nearly stepped on it.
All right. Oh, goddess of luck, what a kind beauty you are.
Oh no.
Right. Oh no.
What's on the plate? What's on
Oh
the plate?
no!
As long
Yeah,
as
what
it's
is
not
on
that by.
What's on
It
the
is
plate?
not
Look,
apple pie.
look, it's already not in your favor. I would say please don't make it any worse.
It is an assortment of a few different kinds of fruit. There's a couple like apple slices,
Go ahead.
a
Disrespect this guy.
few grapes.
Do it. Disrespect guitar. Do it. Disrespect him in his blind
I don't know
holiness.
if this will
Disrespect guitar.
you. I get yeah. Oi, little wine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're peckish?
Don't rope her into this.
A little bit.
He over there. He wrote me in.
She's been around Altman
We
long
should,
enough to learn the terminology.
What did she say?
We should go
She
back.
understood.
We should go back to the
I have a question.
tavern and find the other.
Hey, there's this food. Are you hungry? Let's go. Let's leave.
There's better food there.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but that would be amazing.
She gave a good idea then. She did.
Everyone can up its idea, please.
Yeah.
Whatever the idea was, it was amazing.
Oh,
We would have all died.
At the tavern. It seems the old
okay.
man is kind of out.
I don't care to play much for NPCs, but if I get to be pissed off gods, I'm actually okay with that.
That was a fun walk.
Nice. Nice. The nun really wasn't there. Sorry, it's kind of turned out to be a bit of a minor crack. Do you know?
What?
Yeah, you know, minor crack. You know, when the good thing turns out bad. You know.
Oh, like me.
No, you are a good thing. It's just bad people.
Okay.
You stayed good. You're good crack.
You're good crack.
Your story is a bit of a bad crack, but you're a good one.
All right, so you guys heading back to town.
Yeah, right.
So I would say on the path back, you run into HK. About
Hey.
halfway back, you guys are still in the woods.
Hey,
Statement. Greetings, Alvin. And you too, Star.
we tried looking for the old man Qatar, but he wasn't there.
I'm something small.
Statement. How unfortunate. What's more unfortunate is the rest of our party is in jail.
Nice.
You would know that PD's in jail.
The what?
You wouldn't know that, yeah.
No.
Majority.
The majority of our party
like
is
the
in
lockup, the house, the jailers.
Affirmation. Yes, all of those things.
So, so what sort of banjack situation did they?
Clarification. They've been caught up in what I don't think was intentional, but ended up being attempted murder.
No.
Well, that's a bit of an extreme.
Stretch.
That's a bit of a unintentional. How do you unintentionally murder somebody?
Clarification. I am not fluent in.
In unintentional killing.
I'm not fluent in the magic used in this happenstance,
Or diplomacy.
but it hurt a woman.
It hurts and so it hurt the last. Oh, okay.
What does Star say?
So it hurt
Hearing
the
that
last.
her fathers are in jail.
Star just kind of like looking between the two of
So it hurt the
you.
last. They're in the jailers, and attempted murder. Oh, okay.
Fucking idiot. I need to take it back to me.
It seems they were acting a bit of a not a bit. They seemed to acting a great dramatic. Okay, all right. Let's go. So did you talk to anybody? Did you talk to the jailers? You know what's their what's the bail?
Explanation. No, I did not talk with any of the guards that took them away.
Immediately, but
I did not want to add flame to the fire.
Oh, you're a smart one, ladies. All right.
Add fuel to the fire.
Well, let's go talk to the jailer.
I nod and will
All right, you guys head there.
can we cut back? I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Do we cut back?
Yep.
Okay. Has the scene changed in terms of guard placement?
Nope.
They're there still?
Yeah,
their
They're
post.
their job.
No, I meant like. Oh, you've never had a position change?
Only an hour's gone by.
They have a.
They got a pee-pee
They're
sometimes.
So they're still right here, right there, and right there.
I look over. Which one is this one? The half orc?
That is the half orc.
He's to my right, but I have to look at you. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Hey, friend.
Hey, ugly.
I'm sorry. Could we say that alternate HQ went to the mayor first instead of to the jailers? It's just an idea.
Sure, you guys can be discussing that as you guys are heading there.
HK.
Hey.
Nice.
You like money? Come on, man. Come on. Throw me a bone here. Come on. What do you make here? I mean, look, they got you standing on your feet. I can't imagine the health benefits are very good.
You're added to the crime.
The crime of caring for this man's well-being.
Yes. Bribe is.
Anyways, come on. I bet you're getting tired of this gig. Come on. What are they? Hey, how's it going? This place treating you all right? And as for me, I'm treating me great. Thank you again.
Someone please start praying again.
I wouldn't know if.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I wouldn't know if 110 gold would be.
You can shout that over. if
I
you'd like.
want to talk to him. What was he gonna say first?
Yeah, obviously doesn't
Glad the
give a shit.
accommodations are doing you well.
How about you? Is this place treating you well?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Is he sarcastic?
Roll insight.
Yeah.
14 on the die. 17.
17. No. He seems pretty
It treats him
genuine.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to, one businessman to another, how much you make like a week in gold or silver?
As he's saying this, is his attention?
Can't do anything.
No, because I still want. He is right here, right?
Yeah.
Ilazar
His
is.
attention is diverted away from me, right?
I mean, he's looking towards Ilazar, yes. Yeah.
Oh, the vision.
Yeah.
And this guard is still right here, right?
Nope.
Yeah. I want to talk in normal speaking voice, but
Keep
in a
on
slightly
going.
lower.
I'm still trying to.
I don't wanna,
figure this out.
I'm not trying to whisper so this guy can't hear me, but I'm trying to just direct it at this guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. How much in coinage is this place getting you? I say that instead of what I previously said. I want to
Yeah.
predetermine an amount of denomination.
Enough where it's not worth getting locked up for taking bribes.
Bribes? No one's talking about bribes. No one's talking about bribes.
Oh,
no
good.
No one's talking about bribes. I was just, what if, this place, I mean, we've been in here for, out of game, how long have we been in here?
You guys only been here for a little over an hour.
We've been in here for like half a day, man. All right, this place has really made me see the errors in my ways. And if and when I get out of here after serving my due diligence and doing what I need to do to help this community, I might take up a job in law enforcement. And
Good for you.
and,
Not a great first impression on the bailiff, though.
are you the bailiff?
I'm the boss of the bailiff.
Oh, I was about to be really. Okay, sorry, I think of that scene in Ant-Man where he's like, "Did you want to grab dinner?" Your boss is the bailiff? What? Oh, what's his name?
You don't need to know his name.
Tell me something about him. Does he like golf? What does he do on the weekends?
Fuck, it's golf.
It has to do with water, okay, which is why I don't like it very much. But I respect others like in the hobby.
Doesn't really talk about his personal life a lot.
Oh, tell me about his work ethic.
And he now ignores you.
Right. Okay. I look at him. I look at as he looks away. I'm like, once again, no one's talking about a bribe, because as we both know, this wouldn't stand up in law. Fuck, that's out the window. In like 60 gold. If that had just happened to if you just came across that, I mean, you'd feel like in a pretty good mood, right? I think anyone would feel in a really great mood if they found 60 gold.
Oh, I would be in a great mood.
Yeah,
if
I mean,
60 gold. Go ahead and toss it outside the cell.
I mean, like a quid pro quo thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you first.
What's your end of the quo? What's your quid?
Oh, I'll let you out.
Insight.
Decent.
If I roll a nat one, I believe him. I'm winning this campaign. Insight?
I'll take his character.
No. What did you roll?
I roll deception.
Oh, okay. 6.
You see, you succeed. He's definitely blowing smoke up your ass.
What?
Have you never heard that saying?
No. You said I succeed.
You succeed. You saw through his deception that he is full of shit.
That's why I was. Oh, I know what
He did not roll
Oh,
good at all.
You've never seen what he's ever
Come
done.
on, man.
roll
Come on, man. Don't. Come on. Why you gotta lie to me?
Well, we weren't talking about bribes. I was just going along with the joke.
And the punchline is. We can cut away.
I was trying to see if you can get this guy's attention.
I know.
So,
Fuck it. Hey! What race is that one?
That's the human.
Hey!
Or wait. Yes, yeah.
Human guy.
What?
Come here. Come here. I roll persuasion of disadvantage. Oh no.
Y'all are gonna be famous at this point.
Would you hypothetically take a bribe to let me out?
Hypothetically, sure.
$60 gold? $80 gold?
The half orc speaks up. You only offered me 60. Why is he
And
getting
you didn't
80?
take it, hypothetically.
So,
Just
you understand,
I'm trying to get him away from you.
but my charisma is not high, but my intelligence is a little bit. So I hear what they're trying to do. They're trying to barter with money.
He's like, hey, money.
I just start like jingling my bag of coins, which has 110 gold in it. And can they hear how heavy it is or no?
What?
I don't want to be that guy, but it's landing on rock.
I mean, you'll still be able to hear the jingle
Yeah.
of it. Like you could tell as something drops against something that like it has a certain heft to it, so they can't tell
Yeah.
like an
You can
exact or
tell
even close.
the difference between 80 gold and 110
They
gold.
think it's 100 silver.
They can tell that there is a good chunk of change in there, but yeah, like as he said, they can't tell what denominations in there. You could have 100 copper in there.
Can
Oh,
this
this
guy
lawful shit.
what
Lawful shit is boring.
can I try to entice this guy to come towards me?
Can we say he did that as I was talking with the half word?
Sure.
Okay.
What do I have to roll for any like
You haven't done
Like-
anything.
He's
Because
just,
he
he's
just
tossing
hears
his
it.
coin purse.
Oh.
he just hears it, so like what
This isn't enough to count as a true persuasion,
No.
because you're not actually trying to persuade him, you're just tossing a coin purse. So if he's interested, he's interested. He does not appear to be interested.
He does not. Okay.
He's still seated.
Makes it a
Mitchell, as these conversations are happening and all this crap's going on, I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. You do so.
Oh yeah, you almost died.
Cool.
Hit 3 health.
So the guy at the end part doesn't seem interested in my coin purse.
Not that he's letting on.
Rocks just get on and tackle each guard.
We have to be lawful and do this.
Says who?
Says no one. I mean, go
Thank
ahead. With your 7 health.
I know my arms can't reach across the bars because they're too thick. My
Oh,
arms
you
are
need
too
to
thick.
establish that for yourself. So good job.
Like I was gonna try to build a mound of coins in front of the guard so he
Just-
sees it.
I'd say you could still do it like just like with your fingers. You don't really
Yeah.
have like fingers,
Yeah.
but like stack it just
I,
outside the.
Stack it.
I try to entice this guard right here, and I put 6 stacks of like gold coins, and then
6
I
stacks. How much gold total?
well that's 60 gold.
Okay, 6 stacks of 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then I just keep adding to it.
You just see 2 little fingers of gold just
Tink,
You're dealing like
tink. I can't communicate very well with my mouth, but I can communicate with my mind and hand. Yeah. My hands are big, so I can literally just pick it back up.
You can see the guard kind of looks over at you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can stop wasting your time.
If I can like
What?
gesture to him, and I with my finger I just say,
As he says that, can I say what?
no.
What do you want?
What did you say?
What's the matter to you?
It looked like you were directing it towards all of us. What were you saying?
I was directing it towards this one.
What did you say?
At this point, you see it
Stop wasting your
100,
time.
100 gold stacked up. Adds another. Nothing.
I'll just start stacking
Nothing.
gold outside.
Yeah, I started stacking golds, but a reasonable, an arm length, a few inches more than an arm's length distance away from the beginning of the cell.
At this point, I'm just following the lead of what
So they
I
can't reach it
think
and just grab
that
it.
humans would like. For now, I'm just.
As this is going on,
Please.
Alton and
Yeah.
at the mayor's.
So, remind me, what part of the session ended up in the jailers?
Explanation. That would be sorry, not Elliot. Ilizar, Trent.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. We were looking for Elliot. We didn't find him. I don't think he is in jail. And
that
I
what?
don't.
I don't think he's in jail.
Oh.
So it's gone down for the daughter?
Huh?
For a
Query.
jaunt.
What?
For a wee scamper.
A jaunter.
Statement. I am unsure.
But he's gone.
Affirmation. Yes.
He's bunkered up. He's bunkered up. Okay. Oh,
I need a legal
I am
presence.
statement. I am unaware of the whereabouts of PD as well. He seemed to be following them, but I lost sight.
okay. Let's go to the
Them as in Trent and Ilizar.
let's go to the mayor, and I think we can get the letter of recommendation for the rest of the guys to get out.
Statement. It does seem that great minds think alike. I have already tried to do just that. I won't stop you from trying yourself, but I will go outside.
Okay. I'll go. Can you watch the Little Wayne? That's we're all responsible for.
Query. Are you referring to Star?
I
Statement. Yes, I can look after the small one.
Oh, you're a sound lad. Thank you.
I just sort of turn and look to Star.
Cold
I bet you.
and machine-like.
I go up to the mayor's office or mayor's door and just knock a little bit.
Once again, a few
Are you
moments
the
go by.
same size as the mayor?
Right abouts.
No, right about.
She's a little. How tall are you?
Are you out of eye view?
She's a little bit taller.
Of the mayor.
Mhm.
Am I out of the eye view of the
You need
mayor?
to determine.
Unless you walked away, you're within eyeshot of the door.
Okay, yeah, I'm just standing outside of the door.
The door opens after a few moments, and the mayor walks out, or she's not walk out, but she's before you.
Buddy.
Bribery's not
Hey,
working.
top of the afternoon. Is it
What do you
morning?
do with bribery?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Top of the afternoon. How you doing?
Well, I'd be doing better if there hadn't been an attempted murder in my town.
Yeah. You see. I heard about that. But did you hear about the second kidnapping?
No, Alton, I did not say that I
Can
had.
you imagine if we're just
That's crazy.
My friend, Elliot. He's the big man who's all about murder, animals. You know, the ween. You know, kind of cuckoo, kind of not the full shilling kind of.
The green one.
The yes, the one who's wearing all the green, even though they're not the coin. But you see, my friends say, or my compatriots say that he was out last night, but he didn't come back, and there's no trace of him. So he might have been, he's not one to just kind of lay around about.
That is concerning. I will have people look into it, but that does seem to be entirely separate from what happened to the rest of your friends.
Yeah, right. This is where I come around to the second part of the crack. So I was wondering, a bit of a query, how much does it cost to, bail them out? Would that be set by the jailer or the bailiff, or would
It would be set by the bailiff.
would you know that or no?
It depends on the severity of the crime, how cooperative they were.
there.
It's
standing.
I haven't heard anything about the case, so I'm not sure if there was any resistive arrest. So, at minimum, for something as serious as attempted murder, 500 gold.
Oh, my hip.
The bailiff here came straight from the capital. He is as by the book as you can get, and
He's that guy from the Third Hunger Games.
you'll be lucky
Fucked up.
if he lets you off with only a fine.
Oh, yeah. That's understandable. There's nothing wrong with that.
It looks like the only way you can get us.
So, would it lower the cost if you gave a letter of recommendation?
Speaking to the party.
And if we handled a major problem?
If, and only if, hypothetically,
He's
I were to write
learning.
said letter.
Mm-hmm.
And if, and only if, there is actually a serious problem, your friend could just be drunk in a ditch somewhere. Wouldn't be the first time.
Could be, but more than likely not. As he... Did he drink? I don't believe he did.
I think he did.
Maybe.
Um,
Pretty sure Elliot didn't drink. He was a forest man.
I know he does drink because a couple sessions ago he did order drinks, but I don't know if he did this past session. But
I don't think he was drunk when he left.
Yeah.
he was not.
He didn't seem to be. He didn't seem to be knackered or lingered. So
Yeah,
he seemed
more
to be
than-
aware.
There's more than one tavern in town.
Would he know that though?
Broken waters, by the way.
I mean, if you don't know where he was heading, he could have ended up at a different tavern.
That's fair.
But, as I was saying, if I were to write you this letter, yes. If we can convince the bailiff to tack it down to only a fine, I could help with that amount.
Can I hear this conversation?
Yeah, you weren't very far. I'd say you can.
Okay.
Uh,
I peer in.
Alton, make a persuasion check for me.
As she says that, I
using
peer in through the
use this
door
one.
and go. I
Absolutely
go.
not.
Query. Does that mean you're going to help?
That is. Oh, hang on. No, that is a 22.
Wow. That's the best I give you.
Thank you.
Yes,
My guys have been just like lucky for you. Always. Yeah.
I will.
Remember that one where you're in
Celebratory statement.
Yeah.
Many thanks, small meatbag.
Thanks a million.
Don't.
Don't mind him. Thanks a million. Thanks a million.
Statement noted.
We'll get going to the bailiff after you write the letter.
Give me just a moment.
Oh,
You can step into my
sure.
study.
Okay.
I will go write it.
Thank you very much. I bow my head in
Any-
respect.
Sean's character is just standing like,
Oh, yeah,
I also.
big guy. Just wait outside. She doesn't seem to be like very much. Just watch the wine. Watch stars for us. We don't want this to go bad. It's already gone bad.
Affirmation. I suppose. And I'll wait outside.
She goes inside. You can see her in her. She writes on a quick letter and
you do the T-pose.
folds it up, puts it in an envelope, and puts her seal on it in wax, and hands it over to you.
How's the seal look? What does the seal look like?
It's feels to be like a maple leaf.
Maple story.
And as she hands this to you, she says,
Beauty.
as I said, this will only help you. It is still up to you to do the convincing.
I can do that. It's within my capabilities, and we will keep the promise to help this town in major crisis, and of course pay the fine.
So this should help convince the bailiff to consider tacking this down to a fine rather than jail time, or, God's forbid, capital punishment. And it should help you lower that fine.
Great.
Thank goodness they don't know about the bribes.
What bribe?
No, we
There
do
were
not.
no bribes.
Character we don't know.
There were no bribes.
Alrighty.
That will not hold up in court.
We're going to call the session here.
Whoa,
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, baby.
thank you guys so much for joining us on tonight's episode of Divine Beginnings. We're going to be taking a small break before the next session. Many of our party members will not be here for the next session.
Go in on a cruise.
Yeah.
We may be doing a one-shot
For the printer.
with a couple of the members remaining and a couple of guests guests making appearances. But that has been decided. But until then, we will see you all next time. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you late
Sean, do you
February.
guys have a printer?
Bye.